Hello, welcome back. It's a bit earlier than what I usually would do, but I'm really excited about the G28, so here we are. Right, and as usual, greetings everyone, Precious Stable, Koi's humming, and good to see you back in the lab, and welcome to the archive corner of my alchemical workshop. This is your automatic lab assistant, Eleonora Electrica. Yeah, up early, yes, it's very early. Hi Monster, how are you? And yes, we are very, very excited about G28. I can't wait. So therefore, we are continuing our journey. So excited. Good at work now. Good luck at work. It's almost weekends. Friday, right? It's Friday. Don't worry, it's Friday. Take it easy. If anyone sends in, can we have a chat? For 15 minutes. It's gonna be 30 minutes. Oh god. Yes, take care. Poor Dunby need more water hoses. It's enough. Oh, yeah, I think like they have quite a lot of... I don't know why they're burning around, you know, concrete, but that's alright. Render a fire somewhere else. Yeah, that's alright. We're gonna go back to the interesting ruined Dunby. We're gonna get a I don't know what kind of... some kind of monster boss fight maybe in Dunby. Okay, let's see. Prince and Twilight, let's go. So we saw the new character, the new lovely character. Oh, Gorias, hello. A new character! Just make me realize if Dunby doesn't make a fire department after this. And what the heck is even Avon? What the heck is Avon even doing? I wonder, but she gone missing, right? So I was thinking maybe they are here, but they not. They just like, you know, somewhere else. They're just missing. Weird. But yeah, who needs fire department when you have Stewart probably? Eat a couple of what was that? That ice magic around. I don't remember what ice magic that was. Let's see. Ice spears? No, ice spears like the mid one. Oh, there's lovely music in this. Glorious. Okay, let's see. Hailstorm. I just noticed we don't have like a water magic, I see. So it's mostly like water alchemy, but not water magic. They probably need to hire some alchemists around. Ice bolt. Alright. So are we ready? Let's see, events. Complete the part 1. Armor weapon giveaway events challenges. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's 2, so maybe it's gonna be a new day very soon. Oh, tick. We can do some tick. We can... Let's see, tick from Glen. Department of Water Cannon. Exactly. It's like water pressure. It's a bit too high. But that's alright. It solves the fire. Leaves up like a project behind. Okay, mysterious girl. Let's go. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, approach the girl. You take cautious step towards the girl, but she returns only a halting glare. Hi there, Doremi. Welcome in. How are you? Fighting? Finally, the first fight? This is the first fight. Oh, she got the spear. No, that's
너희들 주인님이 아니구나.
Not like master, what are you
여긴 왜
doing
온
here?
거지?
Why did you come to
이
this
도시에
city?
들어온 이유가 뭐야?
오해는 하지 마.
Don't misunderstand us. We just we want to find out if this place really was one of the cities of gods. One of the residents here.
무엇을 찾아온
What are you
거지?
seeking? This is the
여긴
dwelling of my
주인님들의
masters.
도시 칼라가으야.
Talum Galf. Who's that? Luckily, summer semester should make work easy. Oh, you're working with education and stuff?
마법과도 같다고
The city was once known as a
화려한
magical
기술과
place
기계
filled with
장치로
all sorts of
가득했던
wondrous technology and mechanical devices. Oh, so it's a little bit like... Well, I mean, we got constructs, like a broom constructs and stuff, right? So wind is more like, you know, construct, alchemy, link, kind of.
하지만 그 아름다운 광물아.
But all that beautiful metalwork and exquisite craftsmanship vanished a long time ago. Now we have, all we have is runes and silently tell what life used to be like here. Said this place was called Talum Galf. Well, I guess that's isn't the city of gods we were thinking we'd find, but then where did that gate take us? Perhaps that name wouldn't be widely known among visitors. Does the name Gorias sound more familiar to you? Wait, Gorias, Delga, that was the name of one of the cities of gods, right? Oh, correct. This is one of 4 cities. Oh, so there's 4, right? Have fun. I'm gonna have dinner. Enjoy dinner. Thanks for dropping by, Darmy. Let's keep it vague. I work for uni. Oh, I see. Well, summer's here. It's only summer semester. There's not gonna be a lot of students around, so that's gonna be fine. It's one of the 4 cities. So we got Murias, Gorias, and something. And is the other one the same place? Like one of the cities, right? What's that first city that we went, like the prison one? Oh my god, Phalias? Is that one of them?
그래. 고리아스이자
Yep, Gorias was its name, but now we knew it as the windswept land. Talam Galf.
지금은 황혼의 시간에
In the age
멈춰버린
of sins,
태어지만
runes has been bathed in everlasting twilight, but back in its heyday, the city was embraced by the eternal winds of grace, the gift of the masters. That means it's like a wind, so it's like water last time. This is the wind. Valias would technically would be, so we've got Valias, Gorias, Murias, and we're missing one, right? Hi, Sin-san. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Must be an awkward hour for you. So I was wondering, why would you call this place runes? You and your friends who was wandering around earlier. You live here, don't you?
아들 리아?
Valias get forced merge. Did get forced merge or copy to Aaron. Oh yeah, they did. About Chrome, right? Oh. The Valias from Timu. Adelia? Huh?
아델리아 맞잖아.
Adelia, right?
나야 포인쉐.
Who's Adelia? Oh, the new character. Yeah, right. Adelia, right? It's me, Foines.
정말
It's been so long. Did you forget about me? Did you know how long I've been waiting for you?
내가 얼마나 기다렸는데.
Right. A new character. I know. Delia was like the new character with like a blue eye and a brown one. I know. Something like that.
잠깐만.
It's like a
사람 잘못 본 것
priest.
같은데.
Something like
내
that.
이름은
Right.
아이네야.
Wait, I think you've gotten confused with someone else. My name is Aini.
아델리아라니. 누굴
Adelia,
말하는
who are
거야?
you talking about?
뭐?
What? So you're not
Adelia.
Adelia? Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god. Brief silence falls over the gathering.
그렇구나.
Oh, I see. You're not Adelia. You're not my master either.
모습이 조금 닮았다고
Oh my god, it's sad music. Oh no. Boss fight.
너무 아델리아가 그리웠나 봐.
I think that just because of the similarities in your physical appearance mistook you for Bedelia. I must have missed her more than I realize. The evil music, yeah, yes.
우리를 두고 떠난 사람이 돌아올 거라고 믿은 내가
Maybe I was the fool to believe that the one who left us behind would come back someday.
아델리아는
Delia
돌아오지 않아?
has not returned. This is a warning.
이건 당신들은 탈락하 후
You have not received authorization to remain inquiries. You have no right to enter Talon Goward.
혼란은 이걸로 충분해.
We've had enough chaos in here. Leave now
어서 돌아가.
and don't cause any trouble.
Let's say this violin piece was composed so well. So lovely. Oh, I thought we were gonna fight. Oh, I didn't notice there's a map. Let's see. Okay, so the residential sector to Erin is something above commercial sector. Oh, and there's the boss fight thing. So the first area is residential. The second one is commercial. It's probably a market. And then somehow it connects to the second level, which is looks like a boss fight area. And all the other ones, nah, doesn't seem like there's any other things. So 3 floors, lovely. Morning, friends. Alchemic, how are you? How are you? I'm so sorry to hear that's your what you've been through. Oh my god, that was spooky. I was like, what? Yeah, how are you? Morning, and welcome back. Okay, all right. So that's the story. Do we need to go out and in? Oh, there you go. Weapons drawn where... can't see. Weapons drawn where words folder. Oh, things what is so disturbed. All good, I'm working on it. I got morning zero sugar fizzy. Fizzy red 40, what's that? Red 40. Sounds nice. Cherry, maybe cherry flavored. I feel like I feel like it's probably raspberry or cherry. Okay, let's have a chat with the new character.
보리아스에 무슨 일이 벌어졌는지
Foinse?
있겠지?
Foinse? I think you probably already have some idea of what's happening in here.
이 도시는
The
지금
city has been
어딘가와 감정이
forcibly
융합되어
fused with somewhere else.
시간도 공간도 구조도
Oh,
전부가 흔들리고 있지.
oh, this city has been forcefully fused with somewhere else. Time, space, stability, all of that is in flux right now.
그 상황에서 갑자기
And
너희들이
not long
나타났어.
after that happened, you all showed up, so you can't expect me to believe that's just a coincidence.
기다려.
Wait, you got it backwards. Yeah, it's not a coincidence, but we are here because of we're trying to stop all these. Erin, our world is in danger. We're just trying to help.
피해를 줄이고 싶다면
Well, fine. If you really want to minimize the damage, then leave. Go back through that gate to wherever you came from. That's the best thing you can do for everyone. Man, what's she talking about? Is she even listening to us?
우린 지금 에린만이 아니라 이 세계
It's
전체를
Red Mountain
구하기
Dew.
위해
Oh,
움직이고 있어.
I see. But zero sugar kinds. Oh, that's nice. I think I've got like a Mountain Dew something like with a dragon fruit the other day. I was like, ooh, interesting. But I don't remember how it tastes. maybe I should get more. Is that your favorite? Alchemic? Let's see. We're trying to help, I promise, not just Erin, but your world too. How?
제발 조금이라도 믿어줘.
By slapping every freaking one and destroy the entire village. That's what we did last time with Maria's. So I don't think it's a good news for the residents in you. Please, we can explain. Just trust us enough to eat our salt.
아델리아
I
흉내
trust you. Trust you.
믿을 수 없어.
When you pretended to be Adelia. I didn't even know who is Adelia. Please.
너희들은 이
They're clearly a
도시의
threat to the city.
물리적 사고를
Oh,
기대했는데
logical, but it's becoming clear that she used to rule by her emotions, said Delga. Dragon fruit one is very tasty. My favorite is grape to pitch black. Ooh, sounds really nice. I like grape flavor. And that's one way to share sodi. always morning sodi. We expected too much of her.
우린 이변의 진실을 밝히러 왔을
We're
뿐이야.
only here to determine the cause of this anomalies.
어떤 이유든
Oh no,
이
the
도시를
city is
더
already a
건드리게 둘 순
mess,
없어.
and you're just going to make it worse.
이 이상은
I can't let you do that. So don't take one more step. Go away. I'm sorry, but we can't. We need to keep going.
설득이 안 된다면
If she's not willing to talk, I guess we gotta convince her another way. Whoa, Declan, whoa, no. She's a kid, no. Declan was like, we gotta convince her another way. Wow, through violence, wow. Oh my god, you made the choice.
후회하지 않기를 바라지.
Now you're gonna face the consequences. Wow. Oh no.
물러서지 않겠다 이거지.
I see. You
우리였으니
won't
더는
down.
망가뜨리게 두지 않겠어.
won't let you cause any further harm in Glorious.
Sailor makeup. Ooh! I love it!
전투 권한. 전투 상태로 전환합니다. 외부 침입자.
로봇도!
임무 개시. 무력화 대상. 고리아스를 위협하는 존재. 전원.
For friends! Construct friends! Oh, this is amazing!
함부로 밝히지 않아.
Whoa! Woo! I love it! She's a Beyblade. Oh, I love it! I love it! Oh my god. Okay, ooh, boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's fine. Okay, she's scratchy, but that's fine. Wow! Oh my god! She is a Beyblade. I love it. Oh my god! Beyblade mode activate.
Beyblade mode activate. Exterminate.
Oh, I love her. So the swords and stuff, like, okay, so it is like, you know, a weird grey and orange colored Beyblade slash construct slash Link. Apparently a Dalek.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Oh my god. Maybe more like Sophie, like from the Tales of Grace. Could be. So Halloween NPC. Oh, I didn't know that. For Dalek. Run. But don't you worry. She's alright. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. We have to, right? So that's gonna be the first gate. I'm guessing that's like... Ooh! Oh, look at that! She got this... Oh, that mold! Whoa, look at that! I like it! Okay, I love the design, like a lot. Like seriously, a lot. It's just wonderful. And And when it's like red, it's really cute. Oh, shit. Let's take a look. Yeah, her heels becomes like these kind of, I don't know, glowing bits as well. Oh, this looks fantastic. I love it. This is so good. That an Eleo, I see. Yes, we are streaming. Welcome in, Livid. We've got Beyblades. The new boss is a Beyblade. Oh, when she moves in that way, she should just spin around, you know, like spinny, just like Beyblade. Oops. Okay, it stuns. So that attack actually stunned us. Can't stop now, there's still more to be done. Okay, you know what? Everything I do for Glorious. That's the truth. Oh my god. Robot friends. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. She floats like around like Talvish. Yeah, she does. Oh, she went back to the normal mode. So that's like a activated mode. Destruction mode, I think. That's what she said. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. So 3 gates. One is residential area. We got Foincy in the bottom. She's a Beyblade. She's really nice. She's really cute. Group of keys forming the ultimate weapon. But they don't make her repeatable fight and sing like Brie. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be like, you know, Brie and then Glorious as well. So I think the name is Hama something. Don't remember. It's so bad having to fight her. She doesn't get what is happening. Yeah, she seems like she is a construct now. She is a construct, and then there's like a second construct upstairs that's looks like a funny golem. So there must be like a final boss upstairs. There's like 2 areas. One is residential, that's that we're in. So she's the first gate. The second gate must be the golem, and the final one would be someone else. Who knows? She can't be targeted when she drops swords. Yeah, she does. And it also hits you like you got stunned. So that's a fit. Oh, she's so nice. Oh, sleepy. You approach her cautiously, but she's perfectly still. She's perfectly still, and still, it's as if there's no more life left in her. Someone charge her. It's probably this portal, right? This pattern on the ground is probably wireless charging. She's charging. She's alright. Defense system. Synchronization failed. Terminating assault mode. Oh. Oh, we just walk over. Ooh. Access denied. Outsider would not have been granted permission to engage with. Where around? Oh! Oh, yeah, let's go. Golem. Giant construct. Receiving signals.
저건 뭐야? 말하는 기계?
Some kind of talking construct. Maybe advanced golem. Where did that even come from?
이 목소리.
Voice is coming from that hulking thing. It's talking to us.
덩치가 말하는 거였어?
Ooh. You have proven your strength, however, we continue to maintain the city solely for the sake of our masters. Entry permission and city access have not been granted to any except... Wait. Just here to investigate Glorious. Well, you destroy my friends, you destroy my Beyblade, so... Haha. Verification inconclusive. Protective protocol will remain in effect. Threat mitigation measures activated. Deploying defensive barrier and sealing access pathway. Ooh. Oh, the guy. So maybe you are the Adelia. Those fools from Goliath. Puppets given will and emotion in abandoned. So typical of those preteens. But they could use their technology to build a better replacement for anything. Wow. Good. That would work to my advantage. Broken mine has so many gaps to slip through, cracks and crevices where seed can take root. Now let's see how much amusement I can wring out of this. Ooh. You sure this lady is not Adelia? It's probably Adelia, right? Tifa looks in confusion at the place where Fonzie and giant construct disappeared beyond the barrier. What is happening here? Seriously, does this make any sense to you? That big whatever that was, the girl and name, she said Adelia, right? Does that mean anything to you? She was hostile from the get-go. Don't think we even had a chance to talk her around. Well, I mean, Declan was the one that was picking up a fight, no? Declan was like, oh, you know what? You gonna stand here while you're, you know, she's just like standing here in the middle. She's one tiny little bar. And then he go like, you know what? Since we can't walk past you with like all the open space, all the real estate empty, nowhere to walk past. We can't just like, you know, go around and go. We just have to fight her, right? Declan, what the fuck? If we go get both of those characters as puppet appearances, yes. I would love that. Like, I like the constructs look that they got in the broom constructs and also like the big one as well. The giant construct doesn't look like, you know, a big giant one. Like the ones we fight in oh god, Legend of Zelda. And those were like, you know, big giant one. And that one is quite small, I would say. Like the gate is like this big, but like the giant construct was kind of like a mid-small size construct, I would say. Clearly Aaron's been being invaded. Honkai style robots. Oh, I didn't play Honkai, so I have no idea what that's gonna look like. Pillow floating construct and broom would be good pets. Oh, I would love to have that broom. Like, they should really get the pets in the shop, because I will get the broom construct pet. The golem, I would say, would we get something like that in puppetry, kind of, you know, or like the golem summon, something like that. That will look fantastic. I'm still scratching my head over what she said about you, Aine. Who did she think you were, anyway? I feel like Declan was the first one that say, oh, Aine, you look like my sister. And then now, in this stage, they were like, oh, you know what, Aine, you look like, I know, someone else. Nobody sees Aine as Aine. They were just like, Aine, you look like someone else I know. Classic pickup line. Even better than Beyblades could have been a new partner once they buffed them. Oh, that would be nice. Or, well, I mean, it's gonna be... It is gonna be, right? Let's put it that way. I'm pretty sure they're gonna launch a doll bag for them. But I would like to have, like, you know, like these boo-boos. What's these boo-boos? Like, puppets on the side? Yes. That's support puppets. Little floating Fonzie would be nice. Foinzy. Something like that. Poor Aine is getting picked up everywhere she goes. Yeah, people just need to look at Aine and say, I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? And Aine is gonna be like, thank you, finally.
모르겠어.
I really don't know. I've never even met Adelia. But she seems so excited to see me. That's what I can get over. That's what I can't get over. She was so happy. Like, she couldn't believe it, and I just don't know. Yeah, that's weird. What about you? Anything come to mind? Adelia's dream. Aine's secret second name. How should I know? Aine's secret second name. What are you talking about? I don't have any other names. Not that I know of anyway. I was always told my mother named me, and I never want to change it, so... Delia. Yes, right. Delia's stream in Teokronol. Oh, that's right. The stream that runs through the town. Wasn't it named after some hero?
성 아델리아.
Saint Adelia. She has it at being Martyrs, but stopping a monster attack on the town, and the stream was named for her in remembrance. Oh, okay, so that stream.
설마 진짜로 그 성 아델리아를
Oh.
얘기하는 건 아니겠지?
Aine's full name is clearly Aine looks familiar, exactly. She can't have meant Saint Adelia, right? It probably is. I mean, that seemed pretty... Oh, there's a typo. That seemed pretty unlikely. She probably confused me with someone else by the name. Someone who used to live here in Gorius. Well, that makes sense though, right? Long time ago, is the Adelia that went away from Gorius and just like starting a life in Teokronol. Who knows?
골치 아픈 걸.
I'm getting a headache. Feels like a picture won't just come to focus, no matter how hard we squint. What a mess.
역시 신들의
Well,
축복에
nothing we've seen so far make me think that the gods were big just on just handing over info, so maybe it's fitting.
차근차근
Let's slow down for a moment. We need to know more. The question is, how do we go about that? We press on, we go. There's a door, we go. Let's look around. Good thinking. Maybe we can start looking around the wall that big golem-looking guy vanished into. Mercenaries start walking towards the place where the giant construct and girl disappears. Let's go! Woo woo! Go go go! Okay, so it's not even half right now. So that's nice. Let's see. Walking through the city of twilight. Goria's barrier. You try to investigate the portal that Foines and Foinsy and the giant construct disappeared a bit beyond, but something blocks you from going through. Access denied. What the heck is this thing? No matter how much you poke and prod at it, it feels like it reflects it all right back. Okay, there's a typo in here as well. Don't know how we are supposed to break through. Focus on barrier. There's no ordinary wall with how thin and flexible the barrier is here. It seems more like some sort of membrane. Ooh. Whatever that is, the one thing that's clear that it is here to keep us out. What were you expecting? No one throwing us a welcome party this time. Not shocked that we're not getting through here. That's true, but I bet you... Oh, wait. It's a little bit transparent. Oh, I see. That's interesting. That's true, but I bet you get you anything that there's a side door of some sort around here somewhere. Look at the floor here. It's just part of... That looks a little bit more polished than elsewhere. That's what happened when folks walk the same path over a long stretch of time. That's right. Well, I doubt those two is gonna be coming back out here, so we need to get inside. Let's search this place. If there's another way in, we'll find it. Sounds good.
우린 네?
Okay, Delga and I will look up around the ward, and you can start around the area near the place where we came in. Okay. Check my area. Ooh. Is it... Oh, okay, so I thought it's like a little slime. Everyone's split up to investigate the area. As Aine suggested, survey the area near where you first entered Gorius. Okay, then we go this way. This portal appears to be connecting to the gate that appeared in the center of Dundee Square following the devastating explosion. Our terrain bears a strange script that could represent language, but even if it is, you have no means of deciphering it. If Gorius has constructs, then maybe Eleo's found homeland. Oh, that's my homeland? Is that my home? Where I'm born? Yay! Let's go! As you investigate more closely, you catch sight of something blunt protruding from one of the cracks. What? Though you handle some stone fragment with great care, seems like it's just one small, unremarkable stone. Doesn't seem like you can learn much more about anything in here, other places. Okay. Floor seems to almost shattered, warped by immense strain of force fusion that linked Gorius gates to a large. To peer into crevices in the rock, you can see something glittering. It seems like it might be something valuable too. Press WASP to pull that thing. Oh no. Oh, I got something. Pulled out stone. Oh, it's just stone. Stand in the central area, look around considering what you've seen. Much like the other side of the gate, the effect of the force fusion seems to have left Gori's landscape shattered and scarred. In addition, a girl named Foincy, presumably a resident of Gorius, was suddenly taken away by a hulking machine that appears out of nowhere. Why are the residents of Gorius so wary of outsiders? And who are the masters Foincy referred to? Are they gods who once dwelt here? Why do they know about Adelia, and why did Fonzie seem to think, oh, there's a typo in here as well? Why did Fonzie seem to think I was her? Though you've searched high and low, you covered no real clues. If anything, you have more questions than you did before. You should check with your friends to see if they found anything of interest. Okay, some careless typo, which is small but fine. We walked over to the area and Aine and Delga was investigating. Overheard them talking to each other. Honestly, Delga, without your help, I'm pretty sure we'll still be huddled up outside at the gate like a lost gaggle of ducklings. No one knew that what to make of it, and with the state of Dunby, we thought it was too dangerous to approach. You don't know how much help it was when you managed to confirm that it was similar gait to Muriel's. I appreciate it. Well, I guess things are necessary.
힌디아스의 운명을 막기 위해 선택한 일이었어.
But I did then what I did in order to stop Phineas' fate. If our goals are well aligned, that was coincidence. You never change, but I'm gonna thank you anyway. This is an interesting looking MMO. I know, it's really nice. But the Adventure Seals dropped Dogma Selection Box. What is Dogma Selection Boxes? What is that? Ooh. But yeah, like, see, they're having a good time, you know, Delga and Aine having a good time.
고리아스 조사까지 함께 해주는 것.
For that and for agreeing to come to Gorius with us, you've always been a great help. In that case, if you insist, I will accept your things.
쓸모 있다는 건.
It's good to be of use. Okay, sorry.
밀레시아님, 언제
Hey, how
왔어요?
long you've been standing there? Well, yeah, it was awkward. I didn't want to join.
뭔가
Did you find anything? Anything door-like? Nope. Too bad we have turned up anything. Haven't turned up anything either. Nothing useful at least. So that's why you guys just like having a good time, you know, flirting. It auto earns Crusader sub skills and also level sub skills without training. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wonderful. So that must be some kind of like quality of life things that they introduce. I just noticed when I come back that all the gems are actually stacks right now. So they probably remove all the measurements and stuff. Everything's so worn down from the elements, it's hard to get a sense of what this place used to look like. So we continue to be stymied. No idea what that means. Oh, we're not done looking yet. It's gonna be something. Come find us if you've seen anything and leave us alone. Okay. There you go, leave us alone. We're having a good time. Ah, there you go.
솔직히
Just don't get what she's doing. Why is she okay with hanging around us now? I never understand what she's thinking. But you were so patient with me when I was going through a rough time. What's different about this? I'm not sure.
그냥
Just feels somehow like everything's about to boil over. Maybe it's just me.
기분이라고 해야 하나?
I really don't know. It's the seed.
셰프라?
Hey Sifra, I think if you can, it would be good to try not to worry too much about Delga.
물론 델가가
I know she's harder to read in the book that Screw shot, but I also know she's changed since we fought. That's obvious. Seems to me like everything that happened might be weighing on her just as heavily as it is on us. So I think for now, I'm just gonna stand by and watch and see where she lands.
너도
I don't know where
복잡하게
that's much use in taking things more complicated than that. Uncle Abby, hello. Hope you rested well. Enjoy G28. Thank you. Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. G28's been great since, and we arrived in this lovely place, and we just thought of a Beyblade waifu construct bot monster. That is really cute. Love it. Love her. Nice design so far. Lovely city. But that must like be a lot of how would you say, like the spoilers. Oh, I just don't know why now of all times.
밀레시안
Oh, okay. Whoops. There you go. Everyone turns. You must have made a noise since Delga and Aine both turned to look at you. Okay, so that's something we're talking about Sifra and Declan right now, so it's not Aine, and so there's a typo. There you go, Declan and Sifra's. Replacing that line.
조사 이야기하죠.
We should get back to work.
아 밀레시안
You're checking on our progress? Well, let me tell you, we have big fat nothing. How about you? Any luck? I found nothing. Dang it. I had a feeling that's what you're gonna say. Kind of thought this place is big. There would have to be something to find, but hey, I've been wrong before. I don't feel like I don't like these places. Muriel's put me ill at ease, and I get the same feeling here. This place was obviously abandoned ages ago. You'd expect a thick layer of dust covering everything. Maybe some moss on the wall, weeds sprouting from the cracks, but these places has none of that. So why in the world would it be so freaking clean? Because there's a broom construct. Come on, let it rip. There's a broom construct. Come on. Because there's people cleaning around. There's Roombas. I almost feel like as the time itself doesn't exist in here, it makes me feel itchy. Oh, itchy. Get help. Get the dermatologist. Yeah, it's not fun, but I have to keep going. Right now, we got no idea how to shut that gate. I said the same thing about floating Broomba. Exactly. I know that. It'll be just over there. Look around. Okay. The City of Twilight. I just feel like they are split in like group of two because they want to have a good time with each other. And that's it. Me, lonely, one single Malaysian, no chats whatsoever, just here alone, looking at rocks. The legendary high fantasy troop of the magic Roomba, exactly. You carefully sift through the rubbles and examine the broken walls and floors, but all you can find is crumbling stoneworks and occasional blade of grass poking through. Mound ruins of the city, the wind blows through, carrying the scent of soil and of growing things. Once long ago, this place must have been full of life, laughter of gods, and now all that remains is an empty shell of what once was. For a moment, you feel a loneliness is so thick you could almost choke on it, but before you fully feel the weight of it, the sensation is scattered in the wind like dead leaves blowing away. Sivra and Declan walk over to you. What's over here? Let me guess. More dead grass and rubble. Seriously, haven't seen a single thing, even a hope of being useful. I know, right? I wasn't expecting to find much, but I thought we could at least manage one or two clues. It was a huge waste of time unless you find something. Nope, sorry, nothing. Great, okay. Do you think Ainin had more luck? Probably not. Switch to a small keyboard. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Alchemy. We just make up words lately. Don't worry. Oh, daily resets time to relock. Oh, right. Okay. Relock in a bit. If you tell it to sweep it in 5 things. Let's go. Yeah, Broomba was like one of the brooms that we found around the city. It disappears, but it was so cute. Let's go and ask. So basically a big quest was basically about they're gone, and we just go around, take a look at things. They were yapping, and nothing else. It was a filler. Okay, let's change. I'm supposed to be purposefully breaking a Chronicles save to transfer my special upgrade to my NB snot, so I forgot. I got a bingo coin. Okay, that's what we are doing with G28. Let's go ahead. Was it this way? Oh, oh. Oh, there's someone here as well.
아이네.
Aine, did you find anything?
셰프라, 다들 왔네.
Now that we're all here, don't get too excited. I didn't find anything through that gate, but it wasn't a complete loss either. Found this mark, something that must have been left intentionally. A mark like graffiti or something.
아니면 우리한테
Do you think that golem guy made it? It could be some sort of warning. A warning marking a spot, I don't really know. It's just something about leaving a mark so deliberately in the middle of these empty rooms. It makes me feel like that's important somehow. That's strange, isn't it? Where is it? Can we see it? Yeah, right here, this way. It's near here. Those guys. Strange symbol. Ooh.
여기야. 여기 바닥을 잘 살펴봐.
Here, look at the ground.
이건
Ooh, it's glowing. Declan bends down, peering at the place where Aine was pointing.
긁어서 만든
Ooh,
표시거든.
these markings are made. It looked like someone cut them in the floor with knife or something.
그것도 아주 깊게 말이야.
It's just not little scratches either. Whoever made these grooves clearly didn't want them to be worn away with time. That's some serious weird graffiti.
여기까지 와서 이런 걸
Which means it probably isn't just graffiti. A form is simple enough, you would have to scratch repeatedly to get these marking that deep. Seems highly probable that it was done intentionally. Dungeon guide person has tech elite solo passes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, tech elite. Oh. Well, I will try that. Sounds interesting.
칼로 새긴
Does someone carve through a circle on the floor with a blade? What exactly are we supposed to get from that?
밀레시아 어때?
What do you think?
좀알것 같아?
It's a circle. Whee!
뭔가 더
Responsible.
실마리가 있으면 좋겠는데.
Yeah, too bad though. We could use a stunning insight right now.
아이네, 혹시 다른 표시는 못 봤어?
But there are more symbols.
이 표시도
Just found this one at the moment before you walked in.
다른 곳에
If we want to
표시가
find more, we
있을지는
probably have to start a search over.
그렇다면
Let's do that. Split up and look again.
바닥을 자세히
This
봐야
time we
알수
focus on the
있으니까.
grounds. Now that we have an idea of what we're looking for, we might find something.
근데
Why a circle though? What is it supposed to
의미를
mean?
알아내는 건 나중 문제예요.
We can worry about that, what meaning it holds later.
수량과
For now, we
위치를
should
구하는
focus
게
on finding
우선이죠.
more.
네네.
Okay, smarty pants, I get it. I was just curious. Jeez.
자, 그쯤
Come on.
하고 이제 다른
keep
표시를
looking,
찾아보자.
search for
여기 표시를
symbols.
중심으로 각자 흩어져서
Thought it's marked as
찾아보자.
center. We split up again.
좋아. 먼지
Seriously though, why circles? It just seems, I don't know, something is, about it seems weird. One mil for 10 passes, wow. Examine. Quite a lot of symbols, I see. Hopefully I can farm commander emblems again. Ooh. What's that used for? Is that some kind of map?
이건 표시.
So there's circles and a cross.
이건
There's this cross, there's some circles.
아, 계속
Markings left by the winds. Alright. Take a look at the completed map. Completed map. Where is it? Completed Glorious
일단
map.
각자 찾은 표시를 한데 모아볼까?
Let's take a look at all the places where we found all those markings on the map.
어디 보자. 반복되는
So
동그라미와
4 crosses, some circles.
동그라미가 더 많네.
Got circle and crosses. Though it looks like there's more circles in total.
동그라미.
Exactly
가위.
what? Are the circles and crosses supposed to tell us?
잘은 모르겠지만
I'm not sure, but doesn't it seems like some kind of... Well, it seems like it's forming a circle for sure.
글쎄, 지도에 기록해놓고 봐도
Seeing them all together in the map, I'm still stumped.
밀레시아,
What do you think?
표시가 뭘 의미하는 것 같아?
Oh, they have like a constellation. Maybe it's a game, some kind of symbol. I know. Maybe it's a game.
동그라미랑
Makes
가위를
certain kind of sense. Plenty of game uses cross and O's.
동그라미,
In that case, what's the next move? Are we supposed to see a pattern and guess where the next one would go? Look around you. Do you really think someone just sat around the ruins of City of Gods and scratched a game of tic-tac-toe on the floor? Right?
그런 사소한
These symbols represent something,
이렇게 깊게 새겨져 있을
something commonplace. What? It would beg the question of why would someone go such lengths and to etch multiple of them into the stone?
흔적은 아주 깊게 새겨져 있었고
It was therefore marking. I'm sure it was meant to communicate something less abstract than that.
그건 나도 동감이야.
You're probably right. Maybe some kind of treasure map or guide to navigate the trap. Circle means saves, crosses means danger, something like that. Don't know. I just have this hunch that something. There's something we're overlooking. If you look at the placement of all the markings we found, it sort of makes a circle. So. Looking on sea through eyes widen. Oh, what's happening? Oh, so there's a oh, okay. Hey, look at this. If we connected all the circles in a circle, if you connect the crosses to each other, it forms an X, and like so. So it's a treasure map. In the center point, you will find pirate's treasure, maybe one piece in there. So have we crossed? We have a cross inside a circle, which means what if Adelia that girl was talking about was Saint Adelia? What does that mean? Why Adelia out of a sudden? Where did you get? No, wait. I think you might be onto something. Why? What are you talking about? You guys see it too, right? The cross of Limeylock has to be it. The symbol of the Order of Limeylock. The whole time we've been looking at the marking, I had this feeling they were familiar. Somehow, I guess that explains it. So someone from the Order of Limeylock carved in these symbols.
단정할 수는 없지만
We have no way of verifying it, but I very much doubt it's mere coincidence. But what is the Order of Limelock's mark got to do with Glorious? I doubt they're planning to turn these empty ruins into a parish.
이것만으로는 아직 알 수 없어.
We just can't tell,
하지만
of
분명한
course,
건
from this. So what does that mean?
알려주려 했다는 거야.
What do we know is that
숨겨진 무언가가
what we do know is
이곳에
someone
있다는 걸.
left this behind for a reason. There gotta be something hidden in here. So I guess the only place we haven't really looked is here, center of the cross. Hang on, isn't it that the first place we want to look? What are we waiting for? I'm with you, let's go. Center of... Oh, there you go.
중심부라면 여긴가?
Center would be right here.
근데 이게 뭐야?
Another pile of rocks, great. Already looked here, didn't we? And we didn't find anything. Feels like we should look again though, doesn't it? Whoever scratched those markings did go all that trouble for no reason. If someone hides something in here, perhaps hidden is a operative word. Right, let's do a bit of digging. Mercenary begin removing the stones from the pile one by one below them. You see, just that.
기다려봐.
Oh, these rocks weren't here when whatever it was first hidden. It's no harm digging in a little, just in case. Careful, you could hurt your hands. Let me help.
뭔가 있어.
No, wait, there is something in here. What's that,
설마
weapon? Relic?
무슨
Some kind of weird
장치라도?
devices?
아니야.
No, it feels like a paper. A piece of paper. Okay. Bundle of paper looks a bit ragged. Clearly the victim of the time's ceaseless march, but it's obvious that someone went great effort to hide it. Pile of paper. Someone's hiding their homework around. The dog ate my homework. Whispers of hidden voice. Wonder what it says. Aina carefully unfolds a collection of paper. You greet by writing in a neat, clean script.
뭔가 적혀 있어.
So there is something written on it. I guess that clinches it. Someone really did hide us here.
정말
So you really think someone from the Church of Limelock left this?
어쩐지
This
꺼림칙.
whole time, this whole thing seems suspicious. Out of all possibilities, why would it be the Church of Limelock, I wonder?
그래도 확인해.
Oh, Sully, hello, welcome in. It's been a while. How are you? Still, we should see what it says. What if there's something written here that would tell us how to get past that barrier? So we are in Mabinogi, going through the news story that just launched yesterday. It's been very cute so far. We fought off a boss earlier. That looks like a Beyblade construct lady. Right now we're trying to like get some password or something like that to get past that barrier that is completely locked out. How about you be the first one to read it? Like, huh? Take a deep breath. Handing you a cloth wrapped sheaf of paper. Okay. Inspect. Let me see. Where's the inspect button? All papers are covered with neat handwriting, inked so firmly that you could probably read them just by feeling the imprint of the pen on the sheets. You go through each page carefully, making an attempt to keep them in order so you don't miss anything. Someone's reports. A monster appeared in Teokronol, shown by its coloration and behavior to be a defying beast. Oh. As per protocol, I sent a signal for reinforcements, but the explosion happened before anyone could arrive. The blast was far stronger than anticipated. I had no choice but to push Isla away, draining the remainder of my divinity as I used my body to block the force of explosion. I had no time to consider what else I could have done. In that moment, I was fully prepared to die. When I finally came to, I was here. There were no signs of ruined houses or scorched fields. This place was like nothing I could have anticipated. Where am I? Could this be the underworld or the paradise of legends? But if it is, why is it empty, save for myself? Oh, so it is the Adelia from that saved basically everyone in Teokronol and then basically rebirth to Isekai. Adelia Isekai in the Isekai. Wow. Okay. Alright. Just that elite, and have to say it's nice not getting knocked around by totems. This makes solo rev a lot more doable to solo, and will have tested myself. 1 mil cost for 10 passes is a net positive. Ooh, okay. Let me know how it goes. Sounds interesting. Would be nice to have a... Was it the original tech or like the the new tech that they basically remove like all the things but make it stronger? Or is it the older techs where you have like quite a lot of mechanisms and stuff? Where am I? Could this be the other worlds? Or Paradise of Legends? But if it is, why is it empty save for myself? When I close my eyes, all I can see is Isla's face as I push her away. Is she safe? Isla! I feel like I've seen this name somewhere. Isla, isn't that the lady in Iria? What? Wait, what? Okay, let me check back in Mabinogi. Hopefully we can find. Yeah, remember this, like a love-struck Isla. Okay, let me see. Oh no, Isla was the former pontiff of Church of Mabinogi. One directly before Attain, the one responsible for training her. Okay. So the pontiff then, the old pontiff. It's a classic tech but passes are required. Oh, I see. Oh, that's good. Okay, we might go and try it. When I close my eyes, all I see is Isla's face as I pushed her away. Is she safe? I should perhaps be more concerned with the strange situation in where I found myself than with a question I have no way of answering, but even knowing that, I'm finding I cannot shake my worries. So she's like the old quarantine then. Thankfully, I can move. Superficially at least. I seem to have escaped the explosion unharmed, so I will carry on undeterred. So I have no way of knowing whether I will make it back to Teokron or to any places which I am familiar. I don't even know whether I'm still alive. However, my duty to protect remains unchanged. Remains unchanged. As such, I should learn more about this place. As far as I can tell, no mortals dwell here, human or former. The entities I have encountered are strange, sort of entirely unfamiliar to me. They seem to me mere facsimiles of lives, puppeting bodies that contains no spark of humanity within. Though I have observed them from afar for some time, I've seen no signs that would suggest whether they might be hostile. For all I know, they may be yet unseen forms of divine beasts. I must remain on my guard all the time. The writing that would have directly followed has been scratched out and is unreadable. You skim down to the next legible passage. I've made contact with the beings that live here. Thanks to them, I can finally put a name to this place which I have found myself. Gorius, ancient city of gods, spoken of only in scriptures. I have a spark? What is a spark? You think that all those cities were real places that one can set foot in? A girl, Foinse and the large constructs, Kriok, have told me of a device that will allow me to leave. As they say, they have never even attempted to use it, as far as I know, entirely untested. Were I to attempt to use it, there's no knowing where I would find myself. Or indeed, if returning to Erin would have even been possible. This is what they told me, and they have given me no reason to doubt their honesty. I found myself hesitating. Will I make it back to Erin, or will I be bound to this place for eternity? Spark is soul in this context. Probably. Probably. Somewhere within my souldies. If I am remain here for a while, I may as well put my time here to use before I step through that gate to wherever that fate awaits me, I will leave as many records behind as I can of all that I have experienced here. Even if I do not survive, perhaps my writing, my experiences can be of help or comfort to any other people who found themselves stranded here against their will, as I have. Okay. 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 You can see the confusion written all over Ina's face as she skimmed through the written words, the written records. A divine beast explosion. Wait a minute. If that's true, that means this isn't the first time in our history divine beasts have appeared. Do you think there was some time in the past when divine beasts showed up, caused havoc, and blew themselves up? If this account is accurate, then the person who left it behind was actually sent to Gorius because of that explosion. Then it might follow that people still in the account for in the aftermath of that explosion in Dunby right now. I've got to admit, it sounds surprisingly probable. I think that Merlin fellow mentioned that was a possibility, something like that. Recalling Merlin's hypothesis, we explained to others that the force of the explosion, powerful enough to devastate the town, might have affected surrounding areas in other way as well. I've never expected we'd uncover a potential link between the missing people and the divine beast explosion. There is a strong possibility that those who still haven't been found were pulled into Gorius. There's more reason to search wherever lies beyond this wall as soon as we can. That's right, our goal remains the same, figuring out a way to get through. Can't help but wonder who left this record though. It would be great if we can figure out how they survived here as long as they did, and what else they experienced. Alright, well, sounds like a good idea. Let's go around it and go around the town and search for written records. Okay, view the memory together. Oh, okay, view the memory of the thing. Okay, alright. You hold the old sheets of paper in both your hands, closing your eyes as you try to retrace whatever residue of memory that might remain in them. Oh, Delia! Lingering echoes of the past begin to unfold. As cold as ever here, city without breath or warmth. Still, I have to leave some kind of record of what I've seen behind. How come there's paper? Adelia! I finished my patrol of the day. You tell me about it, like you promised, right? I want to hear more about Chrono. I want to hear more about the really fearsome chicken and the huge delicious potato you dug up. Oh, and tell me again about how you can look up and see the night sky filled with stars. Oh, there's a floating Roomba. That's so cute. Okay, so there's a floating Roomba and a Broomba on the back. Oh, that's so cute. Love it. Alright. Ah, Delia, what a mommy. Alright, but you have to wait a bit. I need to finish this entry first. Hey, writing again. Don't you ever get tired of that? You spend all day doing that. Well, someday someone else from the outside world might find themselves here. If I can at least compile a record of what I've experienced, it should help them understand this place better. I don't think that's gonna happen. You're the only visitor we ever had, Adelia. Or maybe we close it by somehow taking Gorius. Grodius, she's being cute. It hurts we have to fight her. Oh, Foinsy. No, we have to grab Foinsy and run. Let's get her. Even so, I want to leave behind some traces of the time I've spent here. Who knows? And maybe it might come a day when I leave the city. I don't know what the future holds for me beyond my life here, but even if I were to disappear, at least the thoughts and memory I've written down will remain. And if I'm lucky, some future visitors might come across these mementos as that I was here. Oh, Delia. I'll finish that first part. No worries. Memories begin to fade away before disappearing from view entirely. So the one who wrote these records,
성
no matter
아델리아.
how you slice it, it really was Saint
아무리 봐도 맞는 것
Delia,
같은데.
right? How'd you know?
아니,
But more importantly, the first thing I noticed was how much that lady in memory looked like Aine.
아이네랑 닮지 않았어? 내가 외모로
I can't claim to be
사람을 잘
some
구분하지는
keen
못하지만
observer of how folks
누가
looks, but
봐도
even a half-blind man could tell. The likeness is strong enough that someone who saw them side by side would assume that they were family, or at least related somehow.
그렇지?
Right,
나만 그렇게 본 거
I'm glad
아니지?
I'm to know. Oh, oh, that was what they were saying. Cause in the first story, I think like there was a there was Sifra was going around and reaching the pontiff, gone inside the church and basically overheard something they said to Aine, and that might be it. That she looks like Saint Delia, and she might be related to her. Basically, that might be the comments that they make. Right, like basically like, oh, I think she is one of the descendants of Saint Adelia, maybe Aine is. Anyways, maybe the only way to seal this is to somehow get her the spark. That would be interesting. Fonzie kind of sound to me, Fonzie, and it reminds me of the story. Oh god, what was that? Kokoro's story. You know, like the Vocaloid song Kokoro. It's like a robot left behind for a long time, didn't know what emotions and human feelings is like, and somehow it just connects, and she gained emotions. Forgot about all that detail. Yeah, like I remember that weird encounter was like Sifra like sneak in church and overheard like something like, oh, Aine just looks like that, and yada yada yada, something about Aine. I didn't know it was basically their comment over saying, oh, it's probably a descendant of Adelia. Morning, Cersei, how are you? And welcome in. We just found out something about Aine, I think. Right, I'm glad to know that it wasn't just me who was thinking that the whole time.
머리색도 그렇고
The hair
분위기도
color, the
그렇고
way she stands, the
아이네랑
entire
너무 닮았잖아.
vibe, it's just Aine. I'm related to Saint Adelia. Growing up, my aunt was so devout that I did sometimes get this feeling she might be more than just an ardent supporter of the pontiff court. But if that's really true, then why did she hide it from me? I don't understand. I don't even know what to think about this.
아이네.
Aine. Oh. What does that even mean? Like, okay, knowing that you relating to like Saint Adelia in the stories that you know from the church, like, what does that changes? Maybe Aine somehow gets divine power. Oh, that's an interesting theory. Yeah, that might be. Good idea, actually. And good, how about you? Not bad. We're very, very excited about the story. We've been on the 4th chapter of the quest line, but so far it's been absolutely fantastic and looking forward to more of these stories. This part 1 has been really cute. It's still bothering me. I can't shake the feeling that circular symbol we found are familiar, like I've seen something like that before.
아이네.
Aine, give me your necklace for a minute. Okay. Okay, maybe that's why they mentioned the necklace. Sifra snatches the necklace from Aine's hand and dash off somewhere.
셰프라.
What has gotten into you?
이거
Can't tell me you don't
보여요?
see it too. Oh! So the same necklace. That's why they mentioned in, like something about the necklace at the start of this chapter. They were like, "Oh, look at that." The Saint Adelia probably used that necklace to carve that circle. Surprisingly, the size of the circle was perfect match with the ring of Ina's pendant. Ran off. Catch that! He's trying to steal a necklace that's worth nothing. Something of that necklace that means like some kind of like remain of a saint, right? Just give me a moment, would you? I'm trying to keep all the details straight in my head. The gods might have bugged off ages ago, but I feel like saying gods, what's the deal with this place? Every 5 minutes.
아저씨.
Okay, don't get too worked up, old man. You might throw your back out. She's got the right idea. We should stop for a minute and review all the information we've gathered so far. Okay, start off. One thing we think, I think it could be pretty certain of, is that this is Gorius, the oldest, one of the old cities of gods we've been trying to find. Unfortunately, we've also discovered that the residents here are hostile towards us. It's not like I was expecting them to roll out welcome mat for us, but serving up a death match right after meeting us was a little overkill, wouldn't you think? And we know from the records we found that someone named Adelia visited this place at some point in the past. It appears that Adelia was the person that was able to converse peacefully with the residents in here as well. And we also learned more about the divine beasts. And from what we saw, it really does seem like divine beasts have appeared in Erin before, but if that's true, why there are no records of it anywhere? The most likely answer is that those with knowledge of it chose to cover up the truth. What about a necklace? I've always thought this necklace was just something my mother left me as a keepsake. It never even crossed my mind that it could have something to do with the Order of Limulog. So her memento just happened to be a symbol of the church. I'm no parent, but I don't think you'd give your child something like that just on the log. Which means it would be reasonable to assume that your mother and father was involved with this church somehow. How? Just, I don't know. I've got more questions than answers. Ooh. It's a bad theory, but we don't have much to back it up at the moment, so let's not rush to any conclusions. But that said, it does feel like we've got some convincing support for the ideas. Ooh. There you go. That these symbols of church, the divine beast explosion and the city of Gorius all share some sort of connection. Agreed. What we have now are scattered clues, but when we discover what links them, a larger picture will take shape. We simply need to continue our investigation. Ooh, interesting. As the group discussed the information they found so far, you see Ina with a troubled expression and speaking quietly to herself. Mum, why did you leave me this necklace? There's some bigger meaning behind it. Would it be like it was missing a cross, you know? It's not just a ring, it's missing a cross in the middle. Stop! Hello Yeti, how are you? Morning, morning. We've been having a lot of fun in this game and we are going around and reading the new story, and this is the chapter 4 this part of the story. Just launched yesterday. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we learned a lot, but not anything we actually need to know. We came all the way here to close the gate of Gorius. Are we any closer in doing that? Or maybe have we just uncovered a whole pile of new mysteries? Yes, Sifra's right. We're here to stop Phineas' fate, not to dig up stories about old saints. But if we can close that gate of Gorius, we are just counting down days until a swarm... if we can't close the gate of Gorius, then we're just counting down on days until a swarm of divine beasts demolishes another town. But how are we supposed to do that if we can't even find a way to pass that wall? Not to mention whatever going on with Foincy and the big golem, the fact that the missing people might be past here. Just keep on investigating, who cares? But I do not think that further searching would prove fruitful right now. In order to turn what we have to found into a path forwards, speaking to someone in Erin who better understands the context would be more useful. Context, maybe we should go back to Royal Castle. Her Majesty wanted an update anyway, so we have to make the trip sooner or later. That's true, some of the best scholars in the kingdom works at the castle, so if anyone knows what to make of this, there's a good chance that we will find them there. We should probably swing by Pontiff's Court too, since there's a good chance that it's related to Saint Adelia and all. Alright, they have records of Saint Adelia hopefully, so we could ask them about Ina's necklace too. Really? Do you think we could find out about my mother's necklace at the Pontiff's Court? Okay, let's go. We will surely learn something even if we discover there's no connections that closes a possible line of inquiries that was previously open. Oh right, yeah. Great, and there's a plan then. Let's go to Tara, report back to the Queen about what is happening, and then we go to the Pontiff's Court. You didn't like Imamurius either. You do have something against the cities of the gods. How'd you know that? Well, I mean, I guess I do. Whenever the gods are involved, I've never seen anything good come out of it. Oh, you never liked taking jobs from the Pontiff's Court either. That's why, more or less. If you have more to do here, feel free. But it'd be better if we all could give Her Majesty an update. Okay, let's go. Understood. You give the things you found in Gorius to mercenaries so they can bring them to a royal castle. Hand over the completed Gorius map, the cloth wraps, a sheaf of paper. And Aine, Declan, Seafra and Delga walk towards the entrance of Gorius. You should probably follow them to the royal castle soon. Okay. Returning to the castle. So far, we've been having a great time. Looking forward to see what the Pontiff Court's gonna say. Feels like they've been having this plot behind the curtains for a while on what Aine has to do with Pontiff's Court, but maybe that's the answer. Seems like it. Attain is here and Quarantine is here. Oh, let's go. Oh, welcome back. Everyone's been waiting for you. Go on. Over and have a chat with Aine. Okay. Thank goodness you're here. You made it just in time. What's going on? Well, I requested an audience with Her Majesty, you know, to report on what we've discovered during our investigation of Gorius. Then she sent me a message to Pontiff Court and say that the church is sending a delegation too. Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raids. Iriko. 早安，我们在玩 G28 Welcome in， 欢迎进来。感谢你在玩什么 Good luck, thank you, thanks so much. How was it in Mabinogi? I was in the Mabinogi Taiwanese channel earlier as well. It seems like Taiwanese haven't got the G28 yet, so this might be a little bit of spoiler for you. A good loot today. What are you playing? What are you grinding? Dungeons? Dungeons ticks. Glen Bree. Oh my god, advanced. The ones in-game players. Let's go. Yeah, Bree, hopefully everything's been going well. No good loot, but it's at least some kind of loot. Some money. What are you looking for from Bree? Yeah, doing text elite solo at the moment. Loot. Oh, that's like every day in Mabinogi. There's no good loot at all. They didn't have G28 yet next week. It's almost there. And so far, look at my waifu attain. Pretty. But yeah, it's been so great. This is such a lovely story. Oh, let me stretch a bit. And greetings everyone from Ilico. Welcome in. I am Eleonora Electrica. We are playing G28 in Mabinogi. So far, I think we are in the chapter 4 of this story, and it's been very great. I really like it. The new characters you probably uncovered in the promotional materials. It's really great. They are so cute, and the design was like even better. So I was like pretty surprised how good that is. So far, lovely, and hopefully you get a good loot throughout Mabinogi. Though Mabinogi loot is always like very disappointing. And she sent a message to Pontiff saying that the church should send a delegation too, so we can share our update with everyone. Fortunately, Her Holiness came right over. Well, at least that saves us for some time. So now we don't have to give the same presentation twice. You're not wrong, but somehow the scope of your missions feels like it keeps getting bigger and bigger, so it's starting to feel a bit overwhelming, you know. Might be still mercenaries, but we are on the king's payroll, so probably ought to get used to giving big reports to important peoples in exclusive meetings. You might be a bore from nerves, Aine, but I do know you do great. We'll be here. Okay, we can start the presentation. Let's go. Sounds like Aine is ready to deliver the reports to those assembled, speaking with Rawin, who's eager to know what you have learned. Hey, welcome back. We've been waiting for your return. Thought it was likely that you have an important information to share, so I gathered everyone who would need to hear the news, including Attain, who was fortunately able to make it this time. I'm sorry if my extended seclusion caused you worry. Quarantine has apprised me of what took place after I entered into prayer. Only Astral Reef I didn't suffer from the lag was on any server. That was a which good question. Like I only remember Astral Reef was, oh yeah, it was like click and then you have to click again and then it do the kaboom. That move was so confusing. I know, like there's like slight weight in there where it's supposed to be hack and slash. So I see. Are you in NA as well? Like, are you close to the server, or are you like pretty far away on the other side of country or other side of the globe? You should have hard-coded it as normal attack. Yeah, I agree. It's a bit confusing why don't they do that, but yeah, that's alright. I guess they have to register that on the celestial donut pizza. So maybe that's why. With everything that happens across Erin and all everyone has done to fend off the constant threat of danger, I regret to say that I have yet to receive any responses to my prayers. I admit, this is unsettling. I've gone through so long without receiving a vision in the future. During times of trouble, we must remember that Limelock loves and trusts us and acts upon the world through each and every one of us. Not any ease, or I don't know where around the server lives in. Oregon? Where's Oregon? Let's see, where's Oregon? Oregon. Oh, it's in the east. So that must be really close. Maybe. Hopefully there's no lag. Thank you, Attain, for telling us all you can. Please don't worry. With or without vision, our situation remains the same. We must simply take matters as they come with the information we have, just as we've been doing. Since we all assemble, let's hear the results of the investigation in Dundee. Of course, Your Majesty, the Windfall Mercenary Corps has completed its investigation of the gate of what happened in the wake of explosion has requested to begin. Okay, you might dispense all the formalities. Okay, stop yapping, basically. AKA, do not yap. Just ensure that you don't leave anything out. Oh, okay, alright, we start with summary of what we found. And as we anticipated, the gate took us to Gorius, one of the cities of the gods. And we were able to pass freely through the gate, and the residents we met inside confirmed that we were in Gorius. Residents? So you mean there's actually someone living in there? Yes, unfortunately she wasn't exactly friendly towards us. Bold claim. I think we were not friendly towards her. Yes, unfortunately she wasn't exactly friendly towards us. Lies. So we didn't get much of a chance to talk before she attacked. This person, was she a god? Well, she had no idea that the gate leading to the city has appeared in Erin, so she didn't seem to know who we were. Yeah, but I don't think like gods gonna know who we were, right? Gods in this universe was just like hanging around and doing their own thing and toying with random stuff. I see, so whatever she is, she's not all-powerful, all-knowing. Would you classify gods in this world as all-powerful and all-knowing? I don't feel like that's the case in Mabinogi, but okay. It still goes through the Kali gateway to get there, I think. Okay, I see. Don't you worry, ping is regular, random, no. the normal everyday suffering, I see. Gods. That's our guess, but based on the direction she fled, it's likely there's more to the city that we saw on the map. There's a barrier we can't get through though. So we couldn't follow her. So instead we focused on doing thorough research of the area we had access to, and the search did turn up something. It's kind of hard to believe though, so we figured we'd just bring you the evidence, Declan, if you would. So alright, right here, Your Majesty. Declan pulls out the map with all the locations of the marking, as well as the records left behind by a woman named Delia, handing the entire bundle to everyone. The gods of the game story. The gods in the game story have tier that are below at chimney. Yeah, like you're right. It's a bit random because they were like, oh, they're not gods, but then we have like the gods, technically, you know, those people that was having wings, right? Like winged people, and they were the gods, but they're not like all-knowing or all-powerful being, don't they? They're a bit more powerful than, like, let's say these Chuafa and the Danan people. What do we have here? Look through all the paper. Adelia? What Adelia? You mean to say that the Saints Adelia somehow wound up in Gorius. It's not that I have any reason to doubt your finding, but even so, all of the historical records available said Adelia lost her life saving the village of Teokronor from the fearsome monster. So, if what these documents suggest proves to be true, it will turn the accepted historical accounts of events on its head, so we must verify their authenticity as a source. We might consider the possibility that these records have been falsified in some way, but why would someone go all the way to the city of gods? An improbably difficult task to falsify this history surrounding Saint Adelia of all people. I try as I might, I can't think of any good reason. Your Majesty, although they do not constitute an official historical source per se, but there are certain documents within Pontiff's Court archives that tells a similar story. Already made that 1 mil back. Nice. Oh, congrats. Really? Wow, that's nice. Stonks. Let's go. That Sister Adelia did not die in her famous battle in Teokronor, but rather went missing, reappearing in many years later. Tane, is that really true? If that is, why has the Pontiff's Court never set record straight regarding Adelia's fate? As I mentioned, these documents are somewhat unofficial, so I believe that the former pontiff had good reasons for not making that information public, so I decided to honor her decision upon the choice she made. Well, very well. In that case, I thank you for trusting us. With such sensitive information, I'm glad that I decided to call you here today. For now, it seems like it's safe to assume that these records of the mercenary discovered are legitimately what they appear to be and continue from here. Okay, continue. Okay, there you go. Aine. Aine goes point by point and presenting everything. And Your Majesty, I'd be glad to answer any question you might have about what I just covered. Good, because I have few. Now, if the records you uncovered are true, are to be believed, then at some point in the past, divine beasts appears in Erin. Has also been observed that when the divine beast explodes, the force unleashed by the blast somehow forcibly displaces nearby objects, presumably to another location. If that is true, then the disappearance being reported throughout the lands might have been caused by the divine beasts. My thoughts exactly. There's a real possibility that many of even those, or all of those people are transported to Goria somehow. And more missing people. Quite a bit has happened in Erin while you and the Windfall Mercenary Corps were conducting your surveys of Gorias. Knew that there were residents still unaccounted for Dunby, but the problem has shown itself to be thorough. Reaching that in the main market, Haiti and even Tara city officials have received reports of missing persons across the kingdom. On top of that, the divine beast has continued their pattern of aggression, leaving cities under constant threat. Defensive lines we put in place have helped to largely mitigate any damage they might have otherwise caused, but we're concerned how long such vigilance could be maintained. Soldiers are beginning to show signs of fatigue. Hi, welcome in. I'm sorry? Ciaru? Welcome in. Sorry, I probably butchered your name. Welcome in. How are you? How's day? We're playing, we're going through the G28 story right now, so we are in chapter 4, probably chapter 4. And so far we learned a lot about the new city that has appeared in the middle of Dunby, which is very nice. And we are doing reports right now to the Queen because she loves reports and meetings instead of receiving paperwork or like pictures. She needs all the reports in person in the castle. So hopefully you're doing great. Indeed. Defensive strategies similar to those who used to great effect by militia, we've managed to keep those hordes at bay. However, even the strongest defense couldn't stop words from quickly spreading across the kingdom. Many have already heard the news of the Divine Beast's reappearance of their large-scale attack on Torah. And the people are afraid. We must close the gate of Gorius as soon as possible. So if there's somebody here... what do you mean? There is a lot of people in Gorius, maybe. We're guessing. Yeah, I think like we are a quiet chat if you're referring to chat room. People are afraid. And we must also do everything we can to verify whether all those reported missing are still alive and well. No more paper! Oh no! No, those paper cuts hurt more than anyone inflicted by form. Love it. Oh my god. Yeah, those paper cards, of course. Yeah, use AI to summarize all the reports done in person in meeting. Who cares? Bring me 50-word summary and that's it. Okay. Erwin turns tunes. Turns towards Aini, continuing to speak in a firm tone, so there's a typo. So quite some bits of typo happening around. That's alright, it's the second day of launch, so let's say it's a V1. Investigation of Gorius must continue, particularly into whatever inner districts that you've been barred from entering so far. My apologies, Your Majesty, we just have been able to figure out how to venture any deeper. We just haven't been able to figure out how to venture any deeper than on our own. You don't need to worry, I'm not blaming you, but I am. You've already done a great deal for us, entering dangerous location and conducting survey of the area. Now that's Kingdom's turn to come to your aid. Senate, your orders, Your Majesty. Gather a contingent of scholars from the Royal Societies to aid in surveying of Gorius. We will be dispatching them on extended mission to Donby. Just tell her, my liege, we use co-pilot to write these reports. It might be embellished a bit, so she wouldn't know. Oh god. Yeah, we just like record a couple of like lines and like ask co-pilot, ChatGPT, whatever, Claude's Perplexity to puke out a bunch of nonsense for us. Hey. The mercenaries might be conducting the investigation, but venture of this size, they will need a team to support them and research whatever they are able to bring back. Understood. I shall assemble a team of our best and brightest soon. Though it might require a bit of time to track them all down. Good. Just make sure they send Donby without they're sent to Donby with delay. As for the Windfall Mercenary Corps and of course for the militia. You have my thanks for all your dedicated services to the kingdom and for all area beyond our borders. Step by step, we come closer to ensuring our world does not suffer Phineas' fate. And for now, I advise you to rest while Senate dispatches scholars to Donby. You need to conserve your strength, as we have no way of knowing what lies ahead. Once scholars arrive, make use of their report as you continue your investigation on Gorius. Roger that, Your Majesty. Leave it to us. Oh, weren't you going to mention your necklace? Well, that's more of a personal matter, right? So it's not really within the scope of our investigation. And it's possible that your parents worked for the Order of Lightlock, so if you want to verify whether that's true, it's no faster way than asking the pontiff herself, right? So no one would blame you for asking a quick question about your family. Go on, hurry, while she's still here. Okay. Okay. Let's have a chat with Tane. Describe the strange connection between Ina's necklace and marks you found in Gorius. So the marking you found in Gorius were a perfect match with dimension of Aine's pendant. It's a keepsake from her mother. A keepsake. I'm sorry, Your Holiness. I know this is a personal issue, but I hesitate to bring it up during such an important gathering, but I was raised by my aunt. I barely know anything about my mom, where she's from, where she lives, even if she's even still alive. My aunt doesn't know either, so at least that's what she always told me. After I became a mercenary and I could travel wherever I wanted, I spent a long time looking for her. I never found anything though. The necklace is the only thing I have that was hers. And I mean, it's just circle, so I never imagined it might be the outer ring of the cross of Limelark. But the markings we found in Gorius are exact same size, so I don't know if I know it doesn't prove anything, but I couldn't help but wonder if she's a member of the clergy? At least a devout follower. Sorry, I'm just rambling now, but I've taken up so much time. Quiet. Quite. If you don't think that's a bit of a stretch, I believe your necklace might be a part of the cross, just because of the size matches. And that's setting aside the fact that damaging or defecting, facing across Limelark's like that would constitute an act of sacrilege. What does that mean? Well, it probably wasn't on purpose. You people seem to have this long list of things you consider irrelevant. Irreverent? What? Finally, something we agreed on. I don't really think now is time to start throwing accusations around, but especially about someone you never even met. Non-believers, what a waste of time. Aine. I think the time has finally come. What? I have something to show you, Aine. If you would pay the visit to Pontiff's Court before you return to Gorius, it will be most appreciated. Ooh, something to show me! Your Holiness! If you're intending to show her the records from the Sanctum's archive, I must insist that you reconsider. You're surely aware that those documents absolutely cannot be shown to a lay person. Quarantine, my position grants me unrestricted access of all materials in the Pontiff's archive. And use it as I fit. I ask you that trust my judgment in this matter. Ah, Your Holiness. The choice is yours to make, Aine, but if in your heart you feel a yearning to know the truth, please come to the Pontiff's Court. Ooh, oh, big mystery. Let's go. And his brow furrowed in confusion and hesitancy, but Attain offers her a warm smile. She seems to relax a bit. Your Majesty, it seems we've discussed everything that's been discovered so far in ongoing investigation. If you excuse me, there's much I need to attend to. Tate's so kind. She is. She's amazing. Of course, Your Holiness, I appreciate you coming, especially so soon after your time of prayer and fasting. You've been great help, as always. Please, no things are unnecessary. Like I said, we must all come together. For the sake of our worlds, don't hesitate to call on me again in the future. Milesian, I'm sorry that I too have to rush off, but the Divine Beasts have left me with a flight of problem to handle, so I have an audience I cannot miss. Synod will contact you once our team of scholars has been mobilized. Okay, let's go. Let's go! Pontiff's Court, here we go. Here we go, let's go. Yee. Very exciting. Saint Adelia. Unfortunately, Saint Adelia is still alive. Alive and well. Okay, this is all confusing. Why would Her Holiness request to see me? It sounds like there's something she wanted to show you. Any idea what it could be? keep drawing blank. I wonder if it might be something about my mother. I feel like it's probably a picture or like an image of Saint Adelia, right? But I never even knew my mother to begin with. Well, if the Pontiff herself wants to meet you personally after you ask her about your necklace, there's a good chance that something's related. Knowing it's something from the archives in the underground sanctum, I'd say go. That's where they keep all the really important stuff. It's probably... maybe she's just bored and wants to chat. Okay, so it's basically all the nonsense and bullshitty options leads you to probably the Wings of Freedom title, I'm guessing.
Thank you for choosing to stay, Survivor. May your time here be safe and fulfilling.
Hey Bacon, thank you so much for the resubs for 20 months. Holy shit, oh my god. Thank you so much for the resubs. Appreciate that. How are you? You good? And you've unlocked the red gem. Red gem badge. That was like a 2-year badge almost. Not 2 years, probably a year and a half. I don't remember. Maybe a year. That's the premium badge. Let's see. How are you? How's your day? We are going through a lovely story that just launched in this game yesterday. And so far it's been really great, except for a couple of typos happened here and there. But I guess that the team was implementing this in a rush, so I will forgive that because we've been going through quite a lot of typos along the way anyway. Now that's something I wouldn't see coming. Her Holiness seems really sincere, so it's hard to imagine she doing something like that. Man, everything is so jumbled up in my head right now. All my life, I've hoped to learn more about who my mother was someday, but now the opportunity right in front of me, the thought of taking that step as well, I feel hesitant. I don't know why. I'm making it more complicated, and it should be. Go and hear what she has to say, and you can do your pondering after that. Exactly. Gotta send those to Elborn. Yeah, hopefully Elborn, download this clip. Download this video from YouTube or somewhere else. You probably found where around these typos are. You gotta try Power World for the 1.0 drop. What's that? What's the 1.0 drop? What are they gonna add? It's been a very long time since I last played Power World, so ooh, interesting. No, they launched like bosses and something like waifus and stuff, but is there something new? Like from me, hearing the news about family member you thought you lost would shaken even more, even the most steadfast spirits. There's one thing I learned from the time we spent in movies is that, well, that and the fact that when it comes to family, you should face things heads on, no matter how afraid or uncomfortable it makes you. Even after all the things that happened, I still got some regrets. I wish I'd be able to talk with Diary just one more time. I wish I could have wrapped her in a big old hug and told her I love her and she'd always be a part of my family. Dear Clan. The point is, I don't want you to have any lingering regrets like me. You know, I'm not always the best when it comes to explaining things, but families are bound together with a cord that can never be fully severed. Hey, I'm good. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I've reached probably my biggest milestone yet. What? Woo! What you did? You reached? What you reached? What's that? What's that? Bacon? What's that? Tell me. Savage. But if you've got the opportunity to learn something you've always wondered about, run towards that as fast as you can. Even if it ends up being something sad, in the end you'll be glad you did. Deep breath. Okay. I don't expect to hear that she's still alive. In all the years I've been searching, I've never discovered any traces of her or even any credible leads. I thought I had the thoughts and feelings about all of this sorted out, but now that I'm about to learn something about her, It's hard to take the first step. Maybe some part of me just isn't ready to hear that she's dead and gone. Pat. You're trying to help me feel better. Thanks. Supposed to be a fearless leader, but lately I've been just making all my friends worry about me, but I guess I've still got way to go before I grow into that role. You're talking about Aine. You're the one that puts wind in the sails of the windfall mercenary corps. Well, for once you hit the nail on the head, old man. I feel the same way. You know how hard it is to find a band of mercs that needs you this well this often. Oh, thank you everyone. I think I'm ready now. I thought things through. I'm gonna put my hesitation aside, so let's go to Pointer's Court together. Now that's the classic Aine we know. Courage enough for all of us. And if your mind's made up, there's no reason to delay. Come on, let's go. A family. Mom. Okay, woo, let's go. We're gonna learn more about. First of all, what Bacon's up to, please. You're still around. Also, talk to Tane and Pointer's Court and find out what's happening with all the stuff. I'm engaged. Congratulations! Oh my god, I'm so happy for you! Oh my god! Ah, I'm so happy for you. Oh, congratulations! When around you guys are engaged, did you take her out for a nice dinner with Bacon waifu? Is she gonna be a waifu? When around is the wedding? Have you planned everything out? Oh, you gotta share pictures and stuff. You guys happily together with Himo. Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Congrats. Say a team. Let's have a chat. You proposed last Sunday. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, congrats. Is that like a special day that you planned for? It was Scoffier's proposal. Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be Scoff, right? That's the Bacon style proposal. Tell me about it. Like, were you scared? Were you shaking? Did you memorize your speech? Was it in public or private? Welcome. I see that Aine and the others are with you. I presume that the fact that you've come to see me means that you're ready to hear the truth. Yes, Your Holiness. Whatever it is you have to say, I'm willing to listen. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. You seem much more comfortable now than when I last saw you in the royal castle. Before we begin, there's something I need to tell you first. Whatever you're about to see are the records accessible only to a few individuals, even the amount of highest clergy of Pontiff's Court. The information contained in these records have never been released to the public. Knowing that, I expect that everyone here understands that sensitive nature of these documents. I trust that you will keep whatever you hear today absolutely private. Have my words, Your Holiness. I'll send for DM, just say that it's very in character for me. That's gonna be it. Oh my god, looking forward to see. But yeah, it must be scary. That's a big one. I'm sure Bacon wife had a good time. But yeah, just let me know in DM and stuff. Yeah, for words, Your Holiness. Put it like that. It sounds kind of intimidating. My lips are sealed. You don't have to worry about a thing. Delga. Rather than replying, Delga gives only a quiet nod of assent. The secrets are safe with me. Excellent. Now, these records contain information about subject in which you share deeply personal connection, Aine. If you feel uncomfortable reading them with others around, we can go to a more secluded area so you can read them in private. That won't be necessary, Your Holiness. These are my friends and allies. I trust them more than anyone, so whatever I learn, I'd like us to learn it together. As you wish, Quarantine. Please hand her the documents that you brought from the sanctum. Your Holiness, I implore you to think carefully about what you are doing. It's unheard that to show confidential records from the underground sanctum to those without the proper authorization. Not even those from the royal line can easily gain access to the information contained in our restricted archives, and there might be serious consequences should the details of this matter become public knowledge. Quarantine, technically, these aren't official paper documents. They are just personal writings of Isla, our former pontiff. Oh, it's Isla. Let's go. Since this matter relates directly to Aine, I'm sure Isla would have gladly shared this information with herself if she were here to do so. Oh, Maike, Josan. Hello. 食咗飯未? I'm passing on extra happiness to you and everyone. May you guys reach your own great milestones. Absolutely, I'm so happy on you. Like, I am so happy for you. Wow. That is great. You will remember that day, definitely, and I'm so happy for you. Jesus Christ, that's a big news. Ah, Bacon, that's amazing. I'm so happy. I always love to hear like my friends getting engaged, like going through like important events in life. Like, absolutely amazing to see the smiles on everyone. Since the matter relates directly to Aine, I'm sure Isla will gladly share this information herself, or at least that's what I believe. The former pontiff wrote about something related to me. Does that mean that this really does have something to do with my mother? Years ago, there was found a mention of a child in personal records left behind my predecessor. Back then, I had no idea who she might have been referring to. It was only recently that I realized the story was connected to you. What I'm saying will make more sense when you read the records yourself. Sifra turns towards you, looking troubled, speaking to you in hushed tones. Writings from the late pontiff. Is it really okay for us to see something like that? Don't be scared, Aine. No matter what the truth ends up being, you're strong enough to not get pendant by it. Not that I'm scared, it's just hearing Pontiff confirm that there's a secret info that actually has to do with me caught me off guard. Phew, I am okay now. I'm not alone anymore. Okay, let's take a look. It's okay, would you take a look at this with me? Trying to calm her trembling heart, Aine strokes the familiar ring of her pendant, handing the records to you. Okay, thank you. With Aine watching at your side, you begin to read the writings left by Pontiff Isla. Okay. Penned in rounds, almost bubbly scripts that seems to clearly reflect the author's personality, these records are almost brimming with affection and wonderment. My dear Adelia, whom I had long thought dead, visited me today. Heroically blazing her way through the tight security, she entered the underground sanctuary. When she finally stood before me, I couldn't tell whether to trust my own eyes. There she stood, looking identical to how I remember her on that day she disappeared with the flying beast. I felt as though it must have been some dream or vision. So many summers has passed since then. The old age has bent and bowed my frame, but dear Adelia, she hasn't aged a day. Oh, Isla, long time no see. It looks like even time can't dim the light in your eyes. Adelia,
네가 맞구나.
is it really you, isn't it? I'm not hallucinating. You're alive.
살아있었구나.
Wait, G28. Wait, the new character. So there's new character Adelia. Okay, so there isn't like Iceland. Okay. I'm not hallucinating, am I? You're alive.
그녀는
She never told me how she had survived that day, or where she'd been all the years between. But even though her appearances remains unchanged, I noticed an absence of her divine light right away.
그녀를 비껴가 버렸음을.
It was as though time and fate has continued to move while she was left behind. I told her all about how I become the pontiff, and she nodded with a weary smile, as though she already knew the whole story. Isla, is there something I want to ask of you next time I visit? When we meet again, could you do me a favor? Delia, you know I do everything for you, whatever you need, whenever, just say the words. Hearing those words, she smiled, almost wistfully, and vanished into darkness. She's with the black robe. So I feel like maybe the lady in the black robe might be Adelia. You know what? It's plausible, right? The day Adelia came to see me again. It's a baby! It's a baby! It's a mama! It is a baby! It's a baboo! Cradled in her arm was a tiny little baby. It's a mom, exactly. It's a mommy. Isla, this is my daughter. Her name's Aine. It's directly related! It's directly related! It is mommy! It is mommy! It is mommy! Aine, you're directly related to her. Your baby Adelia. I see your baby. You baboo. Cute as a button, isn't she? She takes after not just me, but my husband too. So thankfully, she's born without traces of divine light. A favor I mentioned last time. I want you to take care of my precious daughter. Will you do that for me, Isla? There's no one else I can trust. Shu and Griffin appears saying Mom over and over. Well, it's a mommy! It is a mommy! Delia's mommy! Let's go! Please, I want my child to grow up living an ordinary life. A life where she's not tangled up with the knights or church. Oh. You want to leave your child with me, Adelia? What are you saying? Out with it. Where have you been all this time, and what happened to you, and why you have a baby? Jump scare. It's not jump scare. It's a mommy. Welcome in, Naya. Welcome in. And hello, Crit. Hope you're enjoying the story so far. Grand Hero, Sunshine of any Aaron. Wow. How are you, Crit? Hope you're having a lovely Friday and where no one's computer's burning in fire of the Dunby. I'm stuck at work. Gonna be home soon, don't you worry. It's almost time. It's almost time to go home. After a long and uncomfortable hesitation, Adelia slowly explained what happened to her since the day she disappeared with the divine beast in Tegronol. She told me about how she regained consciousness in Gorius. of the decades she spent there before she was finally able to return to Erin. She said she asked her life to come back, but as she recorded her experiences, she sounded so calm. But I mean, like, look at that! Look at this like robe that she's having. It's just an ordinary robe. Is that why you look so faint? If you're hurt, I want to help you. I can ask for a doctor. No needs. I know my condition better than anyone. After returning from Gorius, I realized that my own temporal axis has become distorted. Essentially, time kept flowing in Erin when I stood still, ceding further and further into distance. Long story short, I don't have a whole lot of time left. Adelia! Oh, before I forgot. Here, take this. You remember the necklace you gave me, right? I want to pass it to my daughter. Is that alright for you? Oh, why are you asking me? It was my gift to you. You can do whatever you like with it. Don't cry, my sunshine. I want to see you so much, even if I could only do from a distance. I've made a lot of visits to the Pontiff's court. I still remember how you shone like the sun back then. Now, I'm here to I'm making you cry. Oh, it doesn't matter now. We still have time, don't we? We will find ways somehow together. There might be some solution you overlooked. Even if there isn't, I'll find one myself. Isla, I have to go soon. And when I go, I don't know if I will be able to return. My husband has already passed away from his illness. If I were to disappear too, the child would be left alone in the world. So that's why she burst in her house and trying to hand her the baby. She got ligma, and her husband got ligma too. Nay, hello, how are you? Welcome in, and thanks for the big baguette. That is so cute. So big. Welcome in. Hope you're fine. And that guy Danky, I have no idea who that guy Danky is. How are you, Danky? Welcome in. Well, playing G28 chapter from, well, the 4th chapter of G28, probably 4th, maybe 4th? 5th, actually, of G28, which is a storyline that just released in Mabinogi yesterday. We're just reading through. Hello, Friendle. Hello, Friendle. How are you, Friendle, Danky? So we are finding out what's happening behind, like, the story of Aini, the lore of Aini. That's why I thought of you. Your kindness was always so genuine. I believe you grant me this one last request. Oh. Oh, crying baby. Couldn't find me denying her. I could see in her eyes that resolve of a woman who's already made her peace with death. After handing her child to me, Adelia disappeared into darkness once more. Okay, my brain's running at 2 today, and so Mackie's for me. Mackie! Enjoy Mackie. I love Mackie as well. I should get some Mackie myself. What'd you get? Did you get the new... I don't know, like, did they get the Mac Crispy or something like that lately? I think I saw it in news or some kind of, like, banners around. I'm doing great. I was very, very excited to see this chapter of the story comes out. So far it's been really nice, and we've seen a very great design of the new NPC and new boss. That looks like a Beyblade, but it looks absolutely fantastic. I love their design as always, and looking forward to see what's the story behind the gods, the one of the city of the lost gods, or whatever that needs to be. That's called Gorius. 快逃，这样会被剧透。快逃！啊，的确，这里是剧透啊。这里台湾好像还没有上什么叫什么载入。 叫什么？叫时装。对，预计还没要出，还没出。现在是对，是故事如意，不要看，不要看，你什么都没看到。连国语都懂，太强了。对我超强的。啊，不要看了，都是剧透。现在就是几个小时，现在是第5个小时。如果你很快进的话，估计很快会看完。这章节感觉就是它有很多的说话，它很少打东西，然后有一个新的玩法，这样子的新的 SRPG 的那种玩法。有什么不懂啊？我不懂，叫什么呢？什么呢？太难的字我不懂啊！我不懂唱歌，我不懂。然后还有什么不懂的呢？你会发现的，慢慢受小弟一拜。平身，愛卿平身。免禮。After handing her child to me, Adelia disappeared into darkness once more and never returned. Oh. So it's actually directly relating to Adelia, I see. Whoa. 免禮都食。大膽。Ida's voice trembles as her eyes scans the pages bearing the memory of the former heads of Church of Mabinogi. I never expected that my mom was still alive out there somewhere. If she was, I know I would have found her. But to think that this was the reality, after all this time, I finally found someone who remembers my mom. But even Pontiff Isla is no longer with us. I think that was a lot to take in all at once. You need some time to digest everything you just learned. Slow down, just take a deep breath, calm your mind. You finally found it, the lead you've always hoped to find about your mom and about what happened to her.
계속 알고 싶어 했던 거잖아.
You've been
그렇지?
looking for as long as I've known you. All my life, I wondered, why did she have me when we'd never be able to be together? What made her decision decided? What made her decide to bring me into this world, and why did she leave me behind? I know. I always thought that if I could find out why, that huge weight could finally be off my shoulders. But now I feel the exact opposite. I want to know more about her. I miss her. I want to meet her. I wanted to hold her hands and talk with her. Oh, Aine. Oh, poor Vero. Oh, I would love to give her a hug. Now, Delga, give her a hug. Delga, give her a hug. I'm afraid to say, you probably won't be able to find answers to all that questions you still have. Not right now, at least, but I empathize entirely with that you must be feeling. Oh, this is a nice picture. Oh. Tane claps Ina's hand in hers as she continues. This was so much for you to process, and that might take a while. You need time to come to terms with the reality of who your mom is and the course of her life took. And if I may offer some advice, it might be a good idea to visit Teokronor. There might be someone living there who still remembers Sister Delia. After all, in that village, her name and the legend concerning her are still remembered to this very day. And courage. Thank you, Your Holiness, you too. I don't know if I would be able to confront all of this on my own. If you're alright, with going, I'd like to visit Teokono.
티르코네일에 가볼게요. 아이네,
Let's go.
당신에게서
I can see it in your heart, Aine. You have the strength to bear for truth, whatever it might be.
티르코네일에 가서 많은 이야기를
Go
들어보세요.
Teokono and hear the tales people have to tell.
그리고
If I discover any more of Isla's writing that might be of interest, I will be sure to let you know right away.
네,
Okay, I don't want to run away from this. I want to run towards it.
어머니에 관해 조금이라도
I
더
want to
알고
learn
싶어요.
as much as I can about my mom. Delga stands a short distance away, looking towards Aine as she speaks in a quiet voice your ear can just barely make out. Mom, how I wish I could still say that words. How many years has it been? Too long enough that I had almost forgotten how it made me feel. Whoa, big reveal, big plot. It's not really a twist, but that's a big lore.
밀레시아님,
Thanks for agreeing to come along. After so many years of coming up totally empty-handed, I'd kind of given up hope that I'd never really found out anything about my mom, but it almost feels awkward to be searching for clues about her again. And everyone? I've got a favor I want to ask. You probably know what that is. Would you come to Teokono with me? Of course I will. I got some responsible +1. What are you even asking for? The moment you got that look in your eyes, I figured we were as good as sign up for the trip too. Bags packed, ready to go. Let's go. Thank you, everyone. Alright, here's the plan. First, I'm gonna visit the Church of Teokono, and that's where my mom used to work. Oh goody, another church. Not exactly high on my list of hangouts, but I guess at least we are doing it for a good cause. You really feel the need of chime in with that sarcastic quip when at a time like this. Hey, it's fine, I'm already feeling a lot better thanks to you all.
다 같이 티르코네일로 가요.
Okay, Tirukunur. Let's go. Warning, Fergus senses your presence hinted. Oh no. No, 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 no. Indeed, let's go.
어서 오세요. 뭐 도와드릴 일이 있나요?
Welcome to Teokono House of Worship. What can I do for you today?
갑작스럽게 죄송합니다.
Sorry, I know this is a bit out of the blue, but
저희는
we have some question about Saint Adelia.
사장님에 대해 궁금한 것이
Seem like you might be the best person in town to ask.
그분이 이곳에서
Heard that she once worked here at this church, so I was wondering if you had any records about her or anything she might have left behind. Oh, Sister Adelia, yes, I'm quite familiar with the tale. Her story, passed down through years, has always served as an inspiration to members of her clergy who served here. When I was assigned to this parish, I vowed to become someone just like her, with an unwavering dedication to serving people of the village. If that's really true, then Adelia lived and worked right here in Teokono. That's right, it's been many years since then, but our church keeps records of all the men and women of the cloth who have served here through the years, and her name's dutifully recorded here.
아델리아 사제님이
The thing there was a time when legendary Saint Adelia helped take care of the chicken and plow the fields in the spring. It's almost comical to imagine. Well, though our chief calling us priests is taking care of people in our parish, but our day-to-day life is simpler than you probably think. To help nurture the crops and harvest them in season, to give spiritual guidance to the villagers. Things now probably aren't so different than what it were back then. And at least in more remote settlements like this, having lived that kind of down-to-earth life here, I wondered at times whether if I was confronted with a situation like she was, I'd be really able to lay down my life without a moment of hesitation like her. Now, to be honest, I'm not confident I would say yes. The kind of decision that would be hard even for the bravest soul. Now, are there any kinds of records or writing she left behind we could see? Unfortunately, any detailed records of her service here were lost a long time ago. Believe me, over the years I've searched even the slightest trace, but beyond the fact that she's definitely was assigned to this church, I've never been able to find anything else. I see. Okay, someone's hiding her story then. Knowing you came along all the way out here hoping to learn more, I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. Don't worry about it, I'm glad you were willing to share the details you have. Actually, I just thought of something. Wait here just a moment. It's a small thing, but I like you to have this. It's a storybook we give to children in parish. A storybook? This storybook tells the tale of Sister Adelia. Well, we found that presenting it like this makes it easier for the kids to understand. I'm sure it's different from how things really played out, but given the way stories like this can be upskilled by passage of time, so you could think of it as sort of testament. It shows how people at Hilbronal remembers her. And I know it's not hard evidence that you were hoping to find, but Aine, it is still a pretty good catch. Thank you, even a small clue that means the world to me. Pray our little storybook will serve as a candle to light your way. May blessings of Laimiak be with you.
정말 감사합니다, 사제님.
Thank you so much, Sister Neelian.
다른 곳에도 더 가볼까?
So, what do you think, Aine? Should we keep more searching? I have no idea where we go next. Maybe you've got somewhere in mind. Place from the legend, I guess.
아델리아천 어때요?
Well, yeah, it makes sense to check out the Adelia stream when we were here. So the legend says she fought her last battle right by the creek that runs through the village. While we are doing that, if we run into anyone else from the town, we can ask them what they know about Adelia. It's always good to get a couple of perspectives on things like that. Well, I didn't realize the permit was a warp item. Oh, it is, yeah. And when you use it, they will say like the Lord of Dunby permits you to enter the town. It was quite funny. I agree.
오,
Yeah,
좋은데?
that's good with me. Let's walk Adelia stream. Yeah, alright. Clasping the book that she receives from the Andelians close to her chest, Aine wanders off towards Adelia stream and let's go. Talk to Fergus, okay. Ho greetings friends. Greetings friends. Welcome to Erin's finest smithery. I'm so sorry to bother you, but we came to Pilgrimog hoping to learn more about Saint Adelia. Move to Dunby or move to Dunby. Exactly. Is there anything you can tell us about the story behind how the Adelia stream got its name? Such a choice to make, exactly. Saint Adelia, you say? Why, she's a hero of this village. Back when I was little, like... Oh, back when you were young. My parents told me the story. She fought a monster so huge that could have devoured all of Tegronol. A monster that is as big as the entire town. That has to be exaggeration, right? You must not be familiar with the legend. No ordinary person would have been able to stand against a terror like that. The Saint Adelia was no ordinary woman. She didn't even flinch. She rolled up her sleeves and landed a haymaker right on the monster's nose, shouting, "No one messes with Tegronol on my watch." Oh my god. Though if that's the way all the people in this town remembers her, she probably was really strong, even though accounting for any embellishments in this story. She sure was. Any official records of things like that would probably stop in some dusty file in a big church in Tara. But I heard about Saint Adelia growing up from some old folks who knew her just as Sister Adelia back then when they was young. The stream that flows through the town was called Adelia Stream, right? That's no coincidence. You don't get something like a stream or mountain named after you unless you really earned it. Fergus was... What even is the story? No, I think Fergus is just missing info. Why would Sister use haymaker? I don't know. Yeah, something. Something like from her back pockets, probably. Whoa! Even though, how could she fight a monster as big as the story claimed? Everything we know about her makes her seem like an ordinary-sized person. Sifra, that's... I'm not so narrow-minded as to think the way I know the story is the one. True way it has to have happened. That is the things about legends, everyone who hears them comes up with their own interpretation. And I'm just happy to see a couple of younger folks really digging into the rich history of this quiet little country village. Now, story aside, is there anything else you need? I'd be glad to throw a couple free repairs for you guys. Just your weapons, of course, but I'll fix them up like they were brand new. A couple of durability missing. I know, we still have people we need to talk with, right? That's right, Chief. Yeah, we need to visit Chief Duncan. Bye-bye. Oh, right, yeah, that guy. We can't come all the way up here to learn about some town. The town, but not visit the town's elder, right? Yeah, yep, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Haha. Well, if you're busy, I don't want to keep you here for too long, but if you have some free time, swing by and I'll make good on my offer. With my slippery buttery hands. With grease. Ran will teach us smash. I wonder. Sense danger. Thank you, Fergus. Just hearing you say making me feel like my sword's already back up in top condition. You young folks are a real hoot. You're welcome here anytime, my friends. That was surprisingly kind of it. Why didn't you take your advantage of it? Well, you might say he does too good of a job. You hand him one weapon and he gives you back 2 pieces. I'm afraid you lost me. Why would he break your weapon when he just offered repairs? Oh, it's just one of those things you hear about from other mercenaries. Even hardened vest fears the hammer of Fergus. Anyway, let's go meet the chief. Wouldn't want to keep him waiting. Okay. Delga doesn't know. I mean, Delga doesn't seem like she wields any weapon, I guess. Too much strawberry brandy. And Aine, you won't be able to defend yourself. Exactly. Okay, Duncan, how are you? Well, now it's nice to see a group of young folks come all the way out here to visit. I mean, Duncan's the oldest one, right? Duncan was in like quite a lot of knowing quite a lot of random stuff, I would say. So yeah, probably Duncan would be the person to know something about like Legend's sister Adelia, something like that. Caravan's Joe, common save use from beggars. Oh no. Oh, the word around the town is that you came to delve into the legend of Saint Adelia. That's right, I'd like to know more about her, whether it's the legend itself or any records that might be still around here. I'll be glad for anything you've got. Here in Telcronor, the story of Saint Adelia has been passed down through years, mainly by word of mouth. An oral tradition, you might say. The tale tends to vary slightly in details from one account to another, but there's one thing in which all accounts agree. That is the fact that she risked her very own life facing off against a great monster. That it's thanks to her sacrifice that the village's peace was preserved. It does sounds like at least the core essence of the story remains unchanged even after all the years that have passed down. Indeed, the nature of the story that to change. Its nature of stories to change with passage of time recounted again and again. And yet Adelia's selfless spirit shines through as clearly as ever, a pillar that sustained all of us here. I've come to believe that this world of ours is ultimately built upon sacrifices of noble people like her. Hi Jack, welcome in, how are you? Oh, thanks for the shrimp. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes. Oh, as the honk. As the chief, it makes me proud to see anyone. Everyone cares so much about the past well worth remembering. On that note, let me give you this guidebook. We have had it printed up a long time ago, and it includes the story of how the stream here came to bear Saint Adelia's name. I have plenty, so go on and take a couple. Don't be shy now. There you go, a lot of copy. Receive a copy of the Telcronor's environs from Duncan. Can we really just take this? Do we even have enough space on our shelves back at the camp for it? Take it to worth my blessing. If you really want to understand Telcronor, there's few sources out there. There's few sources out there better than this book that I personally written for the village, and it kind of just stuck in my garage for a long time. It have our travel brochures written personally by Duncan himself. He'd be finally pain-free. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're recovering well. You're always welcome to drop by and chat for a while. Thanks a lot, Duncan. Bye-bye. Why you must why you must go all the way to find a spot right in front of the graveyard? As a garage, probably, with a couple of very lovely vehicles inside, I bet. To be honest, I still don't know what to think of all of this. I choose this path because I wanted to fight back against the divine beast, because that is the right thing to do. I never could have imagined that decision would be what led me to finally discovering the truth about my mom. And Adelia, in the legends, was someone who didn't hesitate to put her life on the line to save others. And somehow she ended up being so much grander than I've imagined. The folks here all seems to have positive things to say about Adelia, so there's no doubt in their minds that she was a good person. You guys got this impression too, didn't it? Whenever you bring her up, people's expressions would soften up. I won't complain about all the gifts that we were given to thanks to that, although we did almost end up getting our weapon repaired by Fergus. I do appreciate that book. Based on the account Isla left behind, it seems like my mom really wanted me to live a normal life. That's probably why Isla and my aunts never told me anything about what happens. But here I am, sword in hand, fighting alongside all of you. Funny how that works out. Well, I guess I really take after my mom after all.
어머니처럼
You're fighting to keep people safe, just like she did. Don't sell yourself short. You've got people working for you. You lead your own band of mercenary, and I can't stress enough that this queen is paying your bills. That's strange hearing all these stories about my mom that I never knew. It feels like she's telling me something. Like, you're on the right path, don't doubt yourself. Well, the more I think about that, the more my doubts and fear just sort of melted away. That's why I'm going to keep pressing onwards until I reach the very end of this path. Just like my mom protected everyone in Kokonol, I'm gonna fight to defend people I love from a terrible fate. Family, mother, bonds. Oh, I wanted this. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. They're what I deserve. The desires to stop Phineas' fate. Anything I could hope for beyond that would be an indulgence. Material as the winds. Duncan is either hiding in the automobile or has a carriage house, and that translation of oh. Oh no, it doesn't appear in in the how'd you say it in the dialogue. I just made up quite a lot of stuff when I'm reading through it. Don't you worry about Master. If he said basement or cellar, where he kept all the books, will be a different matter. I'm just making a joke. They always add like random words inside the dialogues. Once upon a time, many years ago, there was a priestess who walked in the light of the god of love. Phew, he was not from the future. He was back from the future. We're all safe. She shared this love with all those around her, praying to her god each day. May people cry no more. May peace endure forever. Those who heard her laughed. They thought her prayer was absurd. The village had always been a peaceful place, and few were the days that gave occasion for tears. Oh my god, look at that. And one day, a great monster appears, darkening the skies. The people were thrown into despair, fearing for their lives. Wow. I mean, we are all very familiar with that face, don't we? That is... drum rolls, please. That is probably Gengar! I know, like, that just looks like Gengar, honestly. Come on, look at that. Look at that smile. Oh, maybe not Gengar. What was that? It's probably Haunter. Yeah, Haunter as well, but it's red. But Haunter's not red in the eyes. And it's probably Haunter evolving. And that cable that was transferring between the two machines, you know? Like, we're doing the transfer between players. And somehow, Haunter, aka almost Gengar, probably got stuck in Tegronol somehow. That looks really fantastically Gengar. Mabinogi! Yes, it is Mabinogi. We're still on the same story path that we have been learning more about the characters inside, which is fantastic. There's quite a lot of mysteries that we are still wanting to go through. So hopefully we get to it today. And hello, Lorezi. So clearly the beast can sense divine power, so which is why this happened to Adelia. Oh yeah, Adelia has some kind of divine power, right? So yes. Almost as it like they're feeding off that energy. Ooh. Ooh. Nice theory. I like it. It's probably what it is. Ah, spoilers, Falmoster. A beast towers all over, so terrifying that none dare to confront it. And so the the priestess prayed to the god once more. May this humble body bears the power, bears the people's sorrow in their steads. Her prayer offered in such earnest rose to the sky, reaching her god's listening ear. Suddenly, the monster vanished without a trace. No sign remains of the priestess who was taken away into heavens. From the day onwards, the tears of people were spared, became a stream flowing through the center of the village. It was only then the people understood her true heart. And so that bright and clear brook that flowed in place of people's tear, the village lent her sacred name even after it would be known as Delia Stream. How far are we in G28? Let's see. I think we are in chapter 5 of the story. Let's see. It's chapter 5. There you go. That was lovely. So we are in the last quest of chapter 5. Let's take a look. Is there spoilers? Is that what I thought at this point? I actually have been avoiding unreleased content sections for a while now. Probably. Close to the end of the first part. Oh my god. Thanks for coming with me. I always thought of my search to find out more about my mom as a personal quest, but I never imagined that when I finally did learn something about her, you'd all be right here with me. Thanks to that, I feel like one corner of my heart that was always empty has been filled, at least a little. All the traveling and searching for her you've done is getting some answers only filled that space a little bit, honestly. I figured it will be way more than that by me. Oh, sorry if that took you by surprise. Just that these days, the Windfall Mercenary Corps filled bigger space in my heart than my mom. So Declan, Sifra, and Delga, you too, Militian, I want to thank you for being here for me. I'm sure the journey would have been a lot harder without you by my side. It's not like we did anything difficult though. I was worried that because of how long ago it all happened, we wouldn't be learning much. I'm glad that we actually managed to find out as much as we did. It's nothing you need to feel grateful for. I did it because, no, I did it what came naturally. Thank you. All the same, Delga, I really appreciate you following your natural inclination. But for all the care you guys have shown me, I need to pull myself back together. I can't keep clinging to the past forever. I still have a mission. We have to see it finished. True, the gate to Gorius is still wide open, and the Divine Beast hasn't shown any sign of letting up. Dudley will burn for an entire month. True, exactly. If we don't put a stop to this soon, it's only a matter of time until we hear about another city getting down in bits like Dunby. It's gonna burn until the end of the month. Yay! We learned something about returning Generation 0. You remember it was loud, you never remembered just how loud it is. Or, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it kind of rings a faint bell in my head. What was that about, Jack? Exactly. Speaking of which, let's head to Dunby, shall we? We've got work left to do there after all. It's like Saga. Oh no, not Saga. Back to Danger Door again. I guess it just comes with the territory when we answer to the Queen. Well, I just wanted to say you look a lot better than you are back in your usual over-energetic self, Hermione. Okay, let's go. Onwards. Let's go. Don't you think so too? I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, you're rebooting me. Thank you. So, yeah, everyone from the Atara knows you can save the world single-handedly and still be home after in time for dinner. Don't you think working together makes us feel a lot more fun? I guess. back to the burning. It's still burning. Like, what the fuck is underneath Dunby? Like, with all these fires, like, keep burning. What the fuck? Like, I don't know, like, is there a mine underneath? Like, these trees have been burning for 2 days. Wow. It's still a completely intact tree. There's a lot of emotional chats. The reboot is always recommended. Too much emotions. Swedish Cold War game machines are wiping out the local population as a teenager that has gone through the defense protocol trying to find out what happened while away. Oh, that's really interesting. I love it. Love a little bit of mystery and all the stories. You say this, but California wildfire burns for a while. Really? Holy shit. A blasted out town square, the smoke hanging in the air. These people still haven't been found yet. It's a sobering reality to step back into.
이거 복구하는
Oh.
시간이 꽤 걸리겠는데요.
It's actually... It's Dunby and piano, I just noticed. Wow, impressive. Wow, it's a sad piano of Dunby music. Main thing is guerrilla warfare, and if you damage a machine, run away, it will find you later and not be repaired. Oh my god, that's really cool. Some fires you can't put out, so you can only try to keep it from spreading. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, I bet if it's like wildfire, it must be really, really tough. Let's see. I get the feeling this probably takes some time. Take them quite a while to fix the backup like it used to be. If only we could take down those divine beasts faster. This would never have happened. Regretting what was done won't accomplish much in present. What is important now is that we stop this from happening elsewhere. Right, we don't have time to throw a pity party. Like we've been doing all along, we should find out what we can do about that. In Gorias, I'm certain there's something in the city of gods that we've yet to discover.
아, 그렇지.
That reminds me, Queen promised us to send us a whole team of scholars, didn't she? I hope with their help, we will be able to pick up some new insights. My mom gave everything she had for the sake of Tekunor, so I want to do the same to help the people here. In order to prevent this tragedy from repeating itself, I will have to shut the gate of Gorias. Doing things like that is exactly why I founded the Windfall Mercenary Corps.
이제야 단장 같은 소리를.
Yeah, this sad Dunby theme is relaxing song despite the
덕분에
context.
다시
Yeah,
싸울 이유가
exactly.
생긴 것 같아요.
Now, you're sounding like a proper captain. After hearing that, I feel like I got a reason to swing my swords again.
좋아.
Now, good then. Now, we'll all have a sense of common purpose. I'm sure we can stand up to whatever threats that this mission throws our way. Doing what we can, bit by bit. Nod. Is that how we operate? Tilt your heads. Not convinced. Alright, it's time to shine.
에이, 세상을
Change the
바꾸다니.
fate for the world. Doesn't that seem like a little bit too lofty of gold set for a handful of mercenaries? Well, even small changes here and there still adds up. I think together we will be able to make a real difference. That's the spirit, working together. All our small steps are sure to carry us great distances. Alright, is everyone ready? Show them how the Windfall Mercenary do things. I know. You think it's really possible to bring out a change that can be felt in a world where you are not the strongest or greatest? Oh, there's a lot of delb. Oh, the construct. Construct and the Beyblades. Kriok. Oh. Are you okay? Oh no, it's the seed of doubt. I'm alright, Foinzy.
갑자기 왜 이러는 거야? 안 돼. 나 무슨
has gotten into you all of a sudden. I'm scared. I don't want you to stop too. You know, as well as I do, Fonzie. Galuf has already reached the end of his lifespan. But I can't leave you like this. The city and I, we are bound together, but you're different, Fonzie. I only hope that everyone have awakened that can safely leave this place. Oh, that's so sad. I really like the design. Oh my god, like this is amazing. That's a lovely concept. Love the art. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it so. Creole, please. If there's some way to save you, maybe he needs to change his battery. Maybe he needs shoes. Like maybe we just need some charging around. You know? Do I have any charging ports? There's some way to save you. Please help me find my son. He's still in there somewhere. He needs a sodi. Just rebooting him. Exactly. He needs some sodi. Mercy on us, oh my Lord. Take away this pain, I pray. More help is on the way, so keep the road clear. Sodi powers, exactly. We are Sodi powers. Oh my god, the shapeshifter. Ah, what a marvelous revel this promises to be. I still think this is Adelia. We just only begin, yet the drama is already so gripping. It seems I've stumbled longer than I realized. Too long. I must reclaim the power and authority that were taken from me. I'm pulling the strings of these frail beings just to watch how they move is amusing in its own charming way. The time draws ever near, and it's all unfolding as I've planned. By now everyone must be trembling in anticipation of it, and of experiencing Phineas' fate, the greatest desolation of this world have ever known. Worry not, I promise you will not be disappointed. Indeed, all that has transpired so far will pale in comparison to what it is to come. Woohoo! Happy, happy, happy dance. Happy, happy, happy. Bap, 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 bap. Happy, 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 happy. I need new shoes. Oh, bugs. Oh, squash the bug. Oh, there you go. Oh, the defying beast. Happy, happy, joy, joy, exactly. Oh, a fight? A battle? Lost the ruins of one vibrant town. Surveyor of Talam Galif, and then there's Brelev in Town Galif. So if you get to the devastated Dundee Wall, you can see that the moon gate is missing. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, that's really cool though. Like, okay, so it's... This is fantastic. They make like another town, like with the stage that it is in, like burning and stuff. That's fantastic. I thought it was like always a... How'd you say, like the what was that called? I thought it was some shadow missions status that they set this in, but it was actually like another layer layered on top in a new area. Very cool. It's like TNN like map, which is interesting. Yeah, exactly. I was like thinking about like in other worlds, which Tekranor has one. What was that called? The other has one. The mining town has one, and then like now Dunby has one too. Very cute. Hello there. Weapon here dispatched to Dunby. When I catch wind of a new discovery, I just can't stay away. Greetings. It's truly an honor to meet you. We've heard all about the situation from Synod, and our intent is to devote our full efforts to this collaboration and chance to survey a city of gods that doesn't come around every day. To that end, I'd like to request your assistance in collecting whatever material you're able to collect in Gorius. Specifically, any samples of ores, plants, stones from Gorius, that would be of huge help. If you can gather one sample of each, our team will be off to a fantastic start. The Queen has sent a large shipment of supplies that can be used for the Dunby relief efforts. The relief soldier here can tell you all about that, including what you can do to help distribute the package. You can assist us with surveying efforts in Gorius. Okay. So let's see. Reward to this is the uniquely formulated Talum Galif Orange Magic Ink. Okay, so it's a little bit like the thing that we got last time from Diary, kind of part-time quests. We get the ink. Very cute. Talvish mess with time after all of us to get to this point. Does this mean that TNN was Aaron from a different time loop? Who knows? But let's see. I heard that Whooswell in Gorius called their city Tam Galif. In present, we're not sure the name's exact meaning, but there's something about it that feels more lively and personal than Gorius, don't you think? The working title is A Survey of Talim Gowers. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, how do we survey the town? Okay, entering the City of Twilight. Daily quest. Explore Gorius and gather one chunk of dusty Gorius ore. So you gotta do the side quest 7 times for max rewards. Okay. Okay, supply, there you go. Supply. You're welcome. Okay, we got one thing. I don't know what that is for, but let's go inside. Dusty. Anyways, time to go get lunch. It's solely for me. Have fun, enjoy. Thanks for staying around, Fammonster. Enjoy lunch. Okay, let's see. Gathering something. Was it this one? Okay, we got a rubble. Okay, pickaxe. Plants. I don't think I've seen any plants. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, can we get another one? Ah, okay, we can get basically everything in one go. Four, 5, 6. Ah, now 7. Let's mine that 7 times as well. Oh, another placed mine. Let's see, this one. Okay, that is it. Now we go talk to the pile of stone. Okay, that's 6. Okay, that should be it. Alright, the guys. The daily thing, let's see. Complaint resolution. Okay, there you go. Okay, got her diary. Lovely. Okay, another one. Okay, supply delivery. Okay, at the bank. Oh, 杜巴顿来偷看一下再逃走。对，杜巴顿全在烧，银行也在烧。但是这个音乐很好听，因为它是这个杜巴顿它的钢琴版。Austin. So every single character you can have an interaction with about the relief efforts. It's like, oh yeah, thank you so much. I've got these yada yada and that yada yada. Oh, thanks for the 30 slab. Okay, relief supplies, let's go. So, Manus. Okay, complaints, written notebook. There's 6. The last time in the what was that called, the Murias, we were in a loop of doing exactly the same thing over and over again, like preparing exactly the same thing over and over again. I feel like that was part of the story. Right now we are kind of like helping each other. Oh, floating words! That's fantastic. Oh, lovely. I love the floating pen with floating words. 美服今天是更新 G28哦，昨天是周四我们更新，然后昨天刚出的，所以我们今天都在玩，昨天晚上也在玩，所以现在应该是快到就是章节完结的第一章节完结的时候，然后还有就是 Part 2。会在晚点，好像下周出，超棒的，而且这个新角色超可爱的，超推超婆，是我婆。这是 G28 时长大概是多久？如果你每一句读的话，我大概过了3小时，但是如果你不读的话，估计是挺快的。超婆，超级婆的。超级好看呢！因为马奇里面的角色都超可以，超可爱。没出轨，没有出轨啦，我爱所有人啊，我超多婆的，婆超棒。OK， 你 7全婆侠，是没有人要的超级英雄吗？超好笑。At present, we plan to combine our expertise in different fields, conduct a battery in-depth tests on these materials. Oh, hee, composition of these samples are truly fascinating. The more I examine them, the more they tease me with the secret they hide. A long-time study on one of the fabled city of gods, I doubt any peers would dare to commit to such an ambitious research project. Oh, I'm really grateful for all you've done to aid relief efforts of the people of Dunby. I even pulled up a string of all-nighters I never would have been able to do work alone. You've done your parts with gusto, seeing what you've already accomplished. I really think you've got what it takes to be a wind-linking past and future. Don't worry about things here. You can leave all the research things to our team. Contributions to science. Let's go. So we did it. Okay, I think that means we are done. Part 1! Woohoo! Part 1! So that's 3 hours and 22 if you read line by line. Fantastic. So there was one strategic RPG kind of play, kind of funny mission, 3 of them, and then there's one boss fight, a surveying kind of investigating around the town mission. So the actual part that involves so there's mainly dialogues and not really a lot of like fighting or like boss fight. That is really difficult. It's mainly just like going around and talking to people. So I believe like if you just skip through, it's really speedy mission. But yeah, so far really enjoy the story, and the new design of the waifu that we have, the Foinsy, and we will find out more about it later. Let's go back to the not so destroyed Dunby. Can we do that? Aha. We are back. We magically repaired all Dunby. Surprise. All of Dunby. Whoa, what's that? What was that? Wow. A snow golem, shadow golem. Oh, I see. Someone is having fun with golems in here. Cute. Okay, let's finish, like, let's do one tick. Oh, there you go. We saw... Oh, the hard modes are here. Okay, mats. Let me put mats in here. Three left violet magic ink, and right now we have Talum Galwith orange magic ink. Okay, let's go to whatever that needs to be. Maybe Fev. Okay, that's one tick. Yay. Ben coins and Chrome bars. And Glenn. Okay. So I don't remember what we need to do in Fly High, but we can take a look at the event shop. Okay, trades. Let's see. What do we have? Flying high. Flying a skill training support box. Flying level growth. Right. Contains the knowledge and expertise to train a skill to its maximum rank. Resets weekly at Thursday. Flying mastery support box. The box contains power to make you a master of your choice of talents. Oh, so there's only 2. Oh, you know what? That's useful. Let's see. Diamond growth support box. 不是很厉害，跟家人也是讲中文啊，有一些是中文才会用的特殊词，会也很清楚。会哦，会说。会有我经常看小短片，还有跟我朋友也会跟我讲，所以一直有训练。嘿，谢谢。Let's see. Okay. Alright. Become the master. Master pet training. Master glyph. Whee! Master pet training. Whee! Done. Very much master. So let's see. Ah, we need grandmaster, right? Oops. Let's see. Did I get master or grandmaster? No, master. Okay, so that means I need to do the grandmaster thing. As always. Grandmaster, where is Tara? Yes, Tara. Oh, Flying Boy! Oh, he's here! Copy and paste, let's go! Grandmaster Ninja. Other businesses. Grandmaster. Try the first mission. Pet trainer. So let's see, pet trainer. Grandmaster. Oh, finny catching, okay. Grandmaster, second mission, pet trainer. Do I have it? Do I have it? I feel like I have it. Let me see. Seal. Oh, pet trainer seal. I have it. Okay. Basically have all of them. We'll fight. There you go. We'll fight. There you go. Okay, additional Grandmaster something. I probably have one. Additional Grandmaster mission test. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, that's things. Let's see. Flying skills trained folks. Highest ranks. Knowledge and expertise trained skill to its maximum rank. Okay, now that's the question. Do we have anything that is not maximum rank? No. Do you have Stardust? Chain? Ninja? Shogun? Puppetry? Music? Music all good? Fighter? Alchemy? Surprise? Let's see. Meditation, that was blocked. Mana shield, that was blocked. Combat. Combat. I do have some. Well, I didn't use that one, so. Let's see. Life. Maybe life. Life skills. Transformation? How many? Let's see. Remaining force of 5 a week. Okay. I don't have anything else. Okay. So that's the only skill. I don't think we have anything else we need that for. Let's see. Flying level growth support blocks. Ah, okay. Corner. 10 corner. 15 of them. 50 of them. Combo card selection box. I will have you chosen skill in every slot. Granted 62% boost in the 6th slot. Okay, that's kind of useless if you have a black card. Gold supplements, not useful. Okay, alright. Oh, that was good. That was good. I feel like it's about time for me to actually take a break and maybe cook something, enjoy the afternoon. We will come back later and go to the bank because I kind of want to drop something off. Go. Master Pawn, use it to complete a point quest currently in progress. Ah, okay. See if we need to do anything. That's a mysterious playbox. There's like a text there. 看了1500万哦。哦，对，我很穷，抱歉，我很穷。对，在我们好像我们这边比较便宜，没有这么多金币。这是富婆，是的，这是一个小富婆。这边好像没有 没有韩国跟台湾那边那么贵，可能玩家比较少，所以都很穷。这个可怜的小富婆。哎，如果我们说，我记得的 palette 现在也很便宜呢。palette 7M 就可以了。palette 还有什么忘记了？好便宜哦！现在怎么这么便宜？之前我看还是很贵很贵的，但结果就没有那么贵了，超棒！或许我现在应该就是把我的工护得比较好一点，没搞这些。那你最期待是哪一个秘法？我期待的秘法吗？Okay, full quest. Where is it? There you go. Fantastic. Yeah, don't have any of those. Fantastic. Let's end here. We see. Hey, Asmati is my favorite one. There you go. Yay! 人偶跟武斗出来会玩玩看，会呀、一定会的。然后可以帮他穿衣服，好欸，好欸，自己的婆自己造，造什么？create 自己的婆自己 build。来，我们给人偶穿衣服，是叫什么？那个有一个 anime 是什么？有一个动画叫穿衣人偶，好像是什么？天哪，好邪恶的新秘法。好啦，好，我们 wrap up， 我们今天就这样，我们关台。来，我们看看还有没有人在上马骑哦，有的，看看哦。打4王，他是今天都在打。Okay, breed time. Okay, so there's like 3 people around. Let's see. She's really cute. All right. Okay, there's sense, bit of vortex, there's a reading leisure. Free, of course. Thank you so much for sending in the text. 买穿女特衣就超贵，自装成本超棒，超爱。好，太期待秘法了，秘法会很棒，而且还有婆。人偶的代表应该是个婆，所以超棒，期待。Alright, so we're gonna wrap up here. Thanks so much for staying around. Hope you enjoyed the part 1 story of the G28. That was a lovely story. I like the design of Foincy would probably go to the drawing board and maybe like creating some art of her, because I absolutely love her Beyblade design. That was absolutely amazing. I didn't know that they can go down the construct routes, just like the style that I really enjoy in oh god, Talk is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my god, I just love those designs. That was absolutely amazing. I didn't know that's the route they'd gone down, but that was a great surprise. Absolutely loved them. Looking forward to more of the story times, and I guess we will be taking a break until they release the next chapter, which is gonna be, let me see when around that's gonna be. Let's see, G28. see, when's that gonna be arriving? July. Fuck. July. No. No. Okay, let's see. G28. No, it's not arriving July. Oh, bless. I thought they're gonna like leave me hanging around blue balls until July. Okay, G28 part 2 is gonna be June 25th. So it's not gonna be next week. It's gonna be the week after. Yep, the week after. So we're gonna have a 2 weeks wait until we can read the next chapter and the end of this generation, which is absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to it so freaking much. You have absolutely no idea. You can't hear it from my tone. And yes. Alright, thank you so much for staying around. Hope you enjoyed it. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely amazing story as always. A lot less yap, I would say. A lot less like filler this time. There's more like, you know, conversation. Although we can spot a couple of filler conversation, but it's a lot less than the last time that they did, where basically there's an entire character that only yaps and do absolutely know nothing. We do still have fillers, which is reasonable amount. I'm not gonna complain about that. No, I'm gonna complain about that all the time. But that's good. It gives a good pacing around the story, which is a good thing. I would say this is a good chapter, well written, lovely, lovely quests around lovely designs, and looking forward for more. Citizen winding down, I will keep everything in order until you return to this timeline and take it on your way out. See you in my next stream, and say hi to fellow Mabinogi streamers. We're gonna raid to someone we don't know, so behave and I will see you there. Bye bye.